the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get away with this. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 1031. Doing it live. Yeah. This is 1031 on my 41st birthday. Yes.
Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you. May the 7th, 1981, I came into this world.
You were a little baby.
Yes. Yes. And every time I think of that, I think of this mean joke they played on me at Dick's Last Resort one time, where they put a hat on me that said, hasn't seen a vagina since birth.
That's mean.
Anyway, I want to take a moment to promote some stuff that it's become a big priority over here at DP. We're trying to restore our Patreon to its former glory, and you can help. And we have a new goal. We're trying to get to 4K per month. We're almost at 3,500. And if we meet that goal, we will do this concept show that we've been working with that's kind of a parody on morning FM radio, Fat Ass and Meatball in the Morning Zoo.
You're going to have the whole morning zoo.
I'm Meatball. I'm Meatball.
Are you sure?
I'm Meatball.
Sure?
I'm Meatball.
Okay.
So joining the Patreon is easy. Link in the description, patreon.com/DP. $5 gets you 2 private shows per month, which we haven't done any yet. So you'll get 2 of them towards the end of this month. Also, the back catalog. There's hundreds. There's hundreds of videos. $10 gets you 2 monthly reviews. One with the classic.
Happy birthday, Ben.
Thank you. One with the classic DP cast from back in the day. Those movie reviews, those are being re-released. And then Billy and I, we do one too once a month. And also our post shows, which, by the way, if you missed the last post show, you missed something insane. We did a review of the classic Brett Keane documentary, Brett Keane, The Apex of Failure. So you don't want to mess that. Yes, that's that was something else. Also, if you sign up for the $5 perk at any time before the end of this month, we're bringing back the classic Smoke Pan Everyday shirt. Everyone $50 pledge or above will get one of these shirts sent to you. All you have to do is sign up at one point before the end of this month.
Well, I'm going to toast to your birthday with some
Cheers.
delicious cooks.
Isn't that what Leafy gave to Keem for his birthday? Wasn't it like the cheapest champagne you can buy?
I think it was Cook's. It was
or Corbel.
Might have been Corbel.
Oh, Corbel's disgusting. This is really good.
When a millionaire buys another millionaire Cooks for their 40th birthday, there's something weird going on there.
Yeah, that's a little strange. I don't know, man. So when we went to Vegas, when was that? That was for my birthday.
Yeah, last month.
Yeah, that was exactly 4 weeks ago. We went to Vegas and my buddy got a bottle of Dom. Just because I was like, that's fucking awesome, cool. And so I took a sip and I'm like,
not worth it.
I think I'd rather have Cooks, dude. Honestly, like
I don't know if I've ever had Dom. Is it dry? Is it like a dry champagne?
So I'll put it this way: like it is dry. But there, as far as like a flavor to it, like there's more flavor in Cooks, like dry Cooks. You know, I don't know. It's
interesting. Now, I need to remind everyone watching right now. This is the Saturday bonus show. We need to meet that goal before the end of this episode. If you can help us out, $5 TTS is enabled, as you can see. Chuck me some birthday dollars. for basically raising you and being your dad. I've written, like, how long have I been doing this show? I'm like your father, basically.
Ben's your dad. Show your dad some respect. Give him $5 or give him $100 or give him
$100,
$1,000, whatever it
that
takes.
might work.
A gift card is $5. So $5 is just a gift card. Buy your dad a sweater.
Yeah, just gotta lean into the parasocial grift, man. Just be like,
Yes.
hey, I'm your dad. I'm your dad. And
I am.
I'm
all
your
you-
actual dad.
You just want attention from your dad, and I'll give it to you. Unlike the other one.
But yeah, I won't leave to get a pack of cigarettes and never come back. I don't even smoke cigarettes. So there you
true.
go.
I do, but I'll still come back.
Before we get into the Fuentes stuff, because Fuentes is a time traveler that lived a double
Wow,
life.
You guys are still doing this show? Just kidding. I watch every episode when I get the chance. Happy birthday.
Thank you,
Ben.
thank you. Yeah,
And hello, Billy and Jeff, you sweet boys.
There's always solipsists out there that are like, this show still exists? It's like, yeah, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That's not how things work. But terminally online people, that is how their minds
Thank
work.
you, Meatball. Are you before
You're
pork?
welcome. I'm a blend. Actually, there's some lamb and veal in me too. So
Is there any bison?
oh, I'm all the meats.
All the meats.
I have the meats. Arby stole my personal slogan. Before we get into the Fuentes stuff and him being a time traveler and being a member of the Village People, I want to revisit, since it's my birthday, and I want to revisit my favorite thing that I ever saw on the internet that made me laugh harder than anything ever. Everyone here familiar with Glenn Danzig? Do you know Glenn Danzig? He was the singer of the Misfits, and then he had a band named after him. He's an older guy. He's like older than my dad. That's how, like, he's like probably 70-ish, late 60s, early 70s. Well, there was a point years ago where Glenn Danzig's Facebook got hacked. Okay?
I don't think I'm familiar with this one.
And let me show you some of the posts that the hackers posted on Glenn Danzig's
Happy birthday and cheers to Ben.
Thank you. So this is one of the posts that the hackers posted right here. I blaze 420. I love hot dog. I eat my own cum. I made a poopy.
Glenn Danzig is that baby Big Mouth. That's fantastic. Wow.
So here's a few more of the posts. There's another. Bow down to the Bong King. 420 forever. Glenn Danzig is at Bong Boys.
That's pretty good.
I don't think this is photoshopped. It looks real.
It's real.
The hat is incredible, and I really like the lion detail on the crooked bong. It's fantastic. That's good.
Here's another one. Glenn Danzig was in Flavortown visiting Guy Fieri, his buddy Guy Fieri.
They're in their Rasta caps.
Another rare photo of myself and Guy Fieri in our Rasta caps. He filled the bong with barbecue sauce and took us to Ganja Town. We ate the 69 hot dogs. Incredible day. 420 or die. Okay. Here's another one. It's just photoshopped. I love you, hot dog. And there's Bob Marley laughing at him. So eventually Glenn Danzig gets his account back. And his first post is like gold, especially to the hackers that were like trolling him. He said, I was hacked. Anything that was posted in the last month was not me. I don't smoke weed. I don't eat hot dogs. And I definitely don't eat my own cum. When I find the piece of shit that did this, and I will, they will pay the ultimate price.
The picture just sells it, man. It sells it so good.
I wish the hackers posted this themselves and then gave him his account back.
I definitely don't eat my own cum.
Definitely.
I wish I still had the backups of the shit when Stargott of Akkad's original Twitter account got hacked. Do you remember that?
Mm-mm.
That's where like skirt 420 like I can't remember what all it said, but it was some dude over in like Saudi Arabia or something like that who hacked it, and he just started shitting up his fucking Twitter, And then it culminated with him just like legit recording a video of him fucking his chick in a motel room, like, and posting it. And like that was the last thing that they posted before Carl got his account back. It was amazing. He had a really good sense. He did not say that they would pay the ultimate price. He actually got a kind of a kick out of it. So.
Oh no, I can't. I remember his reaction to Corpse Midget. Oh no, I can't.
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Corpse? Didn't he turn out to be like a super?
Yes, and he once he started getting publicly mocked, he vanished into the ether. Every now and then he'll poke his little head. Well, actually, his head's normal size. His abnormally weird small hands will come back into the picture, and he'll make a weird video. I don't know. Yeah, he's a weird little boy. Well, I guess it's about time we get into the main event.
The cum zone.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah.
You guys have been a little bit more up on this than I have. I've just been kind of like watching some forums and reading a little bit on Twitter and whatnot. But it really does seem like Nick is completely self-imploding, isn't he?
He is. And
happy birthday to sweet.
Thank you.
I mean Ben. Wish I could.
No,
get
meatball.
more. This is a great show.
Thank you. Yeah, his right-hand man basically did an expose on him last night on the Kino Casino stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
The guy who was like his treasurer.
Oh, wow.
And him and Nick lived together for a minute. Now, when they say they lived together, I guess it was like a whole building that Nick has money. And he bought like a whole building, and he let this guy live on like the downstairs apartment floor of it. But this guy's going full on, like he's betrayed Nick. And last night Nick did a stream where the title was just drama with a bunch of question marks, and it was just Nick like sitting there, and he didn't say anything and just played like copyrighted music, and then ended the stream.
Do you think that this guy that was the treasurer for Nick, that outed Nick, is also the guy that put out the Madison Cawthorn video? And he might have videos of Nick humping his cousin's face?
Thank you!
Enjoy the self-destruction of Nick Fuentes.
So, before we get into that, I just want to say, someone posted the Village People picture in our Discord, and they posted a picture of Nick Fuentes, and Nick Fuentes is the cowboy from the Village People. I didn't believe time travel was possible until I saw this. And I'm like, wow, that is the same dude.
Yeah.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
That's really fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's spooky. All of this happened because his like top man got a girlfriend and actually started getting laid.
Yeah, his name's Jaden.
Wrecked.
I believe his name's Jaden, and that's the guy who did the stream last night. That a lot of stuff was leaked, and we'll go through a couple clips of that. But I did want to. A lot of memes have come out of it because that guy Jaden is the guy who created the whole narrative about searching for cummies.
Just doing a little cum search.
Yeah. There's like this. There's a whole bunch of new like drawings and memes.
I want to watch this cartoon. If this came to Adult Swim.
At first, I thought it was cocaine, and then I learned the context.
No, that's America Thirst right there.
America Thirst.
That's good, actually. That's really good.
Here's another one. Like
the black light making it green. Like we've all did a black light check on our face before to check for cummies, and it's green just like that. This is true to life. When you walk into the rave and your face is just lit up glowing, they're like, "What are you, Slimer?" Like, hell yeah, I am.
Ecto Cooler.
Yep.
Oh god.
So I guess he used a black light to hunt for cummies.
Like in a hotel or what?
I didn't hear the whole story. I didn't get to watch the whole stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why these memes are popping up everywhere.
Because if he's just going to a hotel and doesn't want to lay in the hotel bed with cummies and he has a black light, then he's just got some sort of obsessive compulsive disorder. But I'd understand. Hotel beds are covered in cum. They're rife with cummies. I'd leave a good batch myself there.
You know, I have a poll up right now, too. The question is Nick a gay time-traveling disco singer? And in first place, we have definitely yes with 42%. In second place, we have 100% with 28%. That's kind of confusing. In third, we have yes with 28%. So I guess that's tied with 100%. And then yes in fourth place with 3%. So here's
young man. Now,
I fucking love it.
I haven't watched a lot of these. I haven't seen a lot of these. I saw a couple in our Discord. Is there one of Nick as a Jedi and he's got the black lightsaber?
Wasn't that the one we just saw?
Was it?
No, well, no, this is something else.
Yeah,
right?
this is something different.
I'm not sure. Is there another one?
I don't know if there's one.
Okay.
That'd be one to make, guys. Somebody watching right now, make the black lightsaber with Nick in his fucking cummy snuggy Jedi robe or whatever. That'd be lit.
Yeah.
And Beardson as Baby Yoda.
Yoda?
God, I can't believe that fucking dude's still around. Holy shit.
What is he holding a poop?
What's so fucking weird to me about this whole situation is like almost everybody that I could not fucking stand from 3 years ago has now self-imploded into the most embarrassing fucking lol cows ever. Like it's insane. It's actually fucking insane to me. And it just goes to show, like, you know, shitty people will eventually self-destruct themselves. All you have to do is just wait.
I knew
it's
it was
great.
I knew it was only a matter of time with Ralph because Ralph couldn't keep anybody on his side. If they crossed him in the slightest way, he would, go nuclear on them immediately. So
yeah. Start shrieking and shit.
Yep. Okay. Let's see what this is.
Happy birthday, Ben, you lovely individual.
Thank you. And thank you for getting us to 40%. You guys are really helping out a lot. Don't forget about the Patreon, too. If you guys want to sign up, help us so we can do the Morning Zoo. I already went out and found a bunch of drops, like morning radio, like slide whistle and that kind of stuff.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no. It's going to be the Morning Zoo with Fat Ass and Meatball.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, Jeff, absolutely. If you could do some
you can do the traffic report
for us from a helicopter.
Yeah, I have the helicopter sound effect.
That'd be great if you could do the traffic report for us.
I don't know if I could do the traffic report, but I bet I know a certain French Ontarianian that to it.
Do you think we could get him to do the human traffic report?
Yeah.
So
I mean, he did make money from Epstein.
That is weird. That's a weird thing to admit too. Like no one knew about that until he told everybody. Like it wasn't like someone dug into his past and found that.
No, he was proud of it.
Yeah, that's weird. It's kind of like how he bragged about having a retarded girlfriend. Yeah.
He really did brag too.
I know.
It was sick.
I guess this is Jaden on Kino Casino last night talking about Nick's cum fetish.
Fetish. Did he say fetish?
May 1st, I'll be out. I wanted to get out as soon as
That's Jaden in the top center.
possible anyways to get the fuck away from him. But I left my couch and I left my bed just because I can't haul that in my car. And it's like an 8-hour drive. So, and I didn't want to rent a U-Haul. But he's telling all of his buddies that
Meatball baby on whole wheat bread.
Thank you.
he got a black light because he wanted to go see if there was any cum on my couch. Or my bed. He's like that was some sort of own.
No. Okay, hold on. He's cum hunting.
Yes.
That's Medicare in the lower level.
He was licking the spots. He was.
Well, I don't know about that. But
no, come on. Little Nick Fuentes prancing around like a cat, licking up cum.
Big,
He's got a
that was
black light. Like I told you.
It's looking cum.
That's so. Do you think like he cut out the patches where there was some semen and he like sniffs it as like a remembrance thing, like a memento?
That's fucking weird. I don't know.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Oh,
it's the
no.
truth.
Jaden, I wish you could have told the cum hunting story like a year or two ago when Murdoch still existed, so we'd have a fucking episode of that. I'm imagining a cartoon of Fuentes hunting through apartments for semen, and I can't get the image out of my fucking head now.
I wonder where Spexo is through all this too. Why isn't Spexo standing by his man?
Has he not?
I don't know.
Yeah, I want to see where Spexo lies through all this. Like, that's the real question. Because he was so far up Nick Fuentes' ass.
Yeah, so this guy Jaden moved to Chicago from wherever else he was living and moved into a building, and I guess he lived in this building for like almost a year before Nick even moved in like he said he was going to. And the whole purpose of him moving there was he was going to produce like a more polished version of Nick's show. Try to make it almost like Tim Pool's show with like the multi-camera format like that.
Yeah.
Was this Jaden kid in the Louis Theroux doc or
no?
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think so. He met Nick at CPAC before Nick was banned from CPAC. So like CPAC 2019.
Yeah, it's what a weird thing to say.
I wanted to
he
ask
left his
about-
couch. I'm gonna take a.
And I guess Nick would get really weird and passive aggressive when Jaden would like talk to women, like dated women and shit. Maybe Nick had a crush or something.
Probably, yeah. I mean, he met him. He wanted to bring him in to put him in his concubine castle. Do cum checks.
Yeah. I like this is like some deeply disturbed fucking behavior. This is like one of those creepy fucking dudes who, you know, they like rent out their fucking house to some single lady and shit, and then like anytime she goes out on a date, or he's like, who are you with? I want to make sure that you're safe, you know, like weird shit like that. This is creepy.
Yeah.
It's strange, but I've heard some people try and argue that Nick Fuentes might not be gay. He might be asexual. But he could still develop crushes on people, right? You could still have those connections. So maybe he wants to move these people in, keep tabs on them, kind of have a relationship of ownership over them, check for cum, be like, if you're coming, I need to know. It could be a weird control issue.
He might be asexual, but it's more common to be gay than asexual. And I feel like he's just gay, but his religious beliefs prevent him from being so, from acting it out, or at least publicly admitting it.
So I'm looking at Spexo, and he hasn't said anything about it. He just did his like usual. Oh wow, this isn't even a stream. This is just like a Politics as Catholics Logos Triumphant episode, like 2 hours of him just like talking. I guess this is weird
about Catholicism. You know that's boring as fuck.
I don't even think he's talked about his Lord and Savior Nick Fuentes. I don't think he's coming to rescue him.
Yeah, it was so cringy. And now looking back with the way things are going now, to hear Spexo compare him meeting Nick Fuentes to kissing his wife for the first time.
Oh,
he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember. You played that for me.
Yeah.
Blacklight to it. Like, what first thing you think of? I'm gonna go look for that. Kind of odd.
A bit sauce. Saucy people at Bake's party. Do you want to get into that?
During White Boy Summer, it was the Sussy Squad was all out in force. Again, because I don't want to be involved with doxing, I won't name them who they were there or whatever. But I mean, like these are the type of guys who they call themselves the Sussy Squad. One of them is an actual homosexual. The other one is a sexual degenerate of like another breed, which I don't even want to go into. And these fucking faggots would constantly be like all over each other.
This guy's name is Anime Fan, and he's calling other people the F slur.
He's a fan of anime.
Okay.
Like grab at each other. Like, one of them would always have his shirt off in front of them, and they would like tackle him and start tickling him. And I don't know if that's what Nick means when he's talking about being sussy with the bros, but like I think about like all.
So that sort of saucy gay behavior was going down at Bake's pool.
So you're telling me that at Baked Alaska's house they just have random half-naked tickle parties?
Okay, well I can believe that.
Yeah.
Occasion.
What the
maybe just
I
for
don't
the
know.
4th
I
of
fell
July,
asleep
but-
drunk on the couch, but they all took pictures of me. While
Did you wake up sore?
No, I didn't. Just for the record.
Yeah.
But yeah, I passed out on the couch, and they all took photos with me, which is odd.
We have a couple of add-ons here at the end. Porcelain, what's up, buddy? For 20, how do shirtless tickle parties help with the culture war?
Great question.
I think it's the reference to the famous Dave Riley question. How does sex help us from the culture war? Yeah, they don't. They don't.
Ralph himself is a fucking vortex, and now Nick come hunting. I don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna have to look at how I'm gonna put this together.
Oh, here's them asking Jaden if Nick Fuentes is an FBI informant.
Yeah. So I called Jake Lloyd about just things that I was like questioning about it back in April of last year. But when I officially was like, I'm done with this, was December when I got back and talked to Nick for the first time in a month. And he was going off and he was like, I'm reporting Simon, or I'm going to sue Simon. I don't even know if I can win, but I'm going to sue him just because he's poor, and I'm going to like rape him in legal fees. And this guy, like, he'll tell you he is not well off financially. Nick didn't pay him anything. He has a wife and 2 kids. Like, he's in.
Yeah, Nick will get people to work for him for free, even though Nick is a millionaire, and then sue them when they cross him.
What a little fucking prick.
And you can do that, like, if you've got money to burn and you don't care if you lose, you can sue someone and they have to pay all this money in legal fees that they don't have.
I'm trying to figure out a way to navigate this safely. But a guy who likes to take an inordinate amount of time.
Happy solar return, meatball god. I can't stand Warski's laugh.
What were you saying? What were you saying, Jeff?
But I was saying, like, a dude who disparages the fucking Jews as much as fucking Nick Fuentes does, pulling that kind of hooliganry, like, like, it would be so easy for people to call him out on that shit. It's so fucking weird.
Yeah,
it's weird.
The funny thing is that Nick Fuentes made a video about him taking an ancestry DNA test, and anything on his report that he
Happy
didn't.
birthday, Ben.
Thank you.
Hello, Billy, and love you, Jeff. Been a long time fan of yours as well. Your Cal Jam video was a masterpiece.
Hey, thank you. I got another one kind of like that coming out soon.
Anything on his report that was like what he would want to represent as white, he didn't question. But if anything else that was on there, he created a conspiracy theory about.
Of course.
I don't think it had any Jewish on it. Like mine had like a very marginal amount of Jewish ancestry.
Mine had like 0.01% and then it disappeared.
Yeah, it can change as more data comes in. They refine it over time. Yeah, because it's not perfect. I mean,
not like the best scenario.
And now
and
it is. No.
When he also was, when Assistant Groiper left, he's like, I'm reporting this guy to the fucking feds, and it's like, this is when I was like, okay.
Wait,
so
did he literally say we're to the feds?
100%, yes. He wants, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, this guy doesn't give a fuck about anyone.
So is he cutting deals to avoid jail time?
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
Probably.
And Baked Alaska. Baked Alaska would be in more trouble.
They're all fucking spineless. They have been the entire time. We've seen them, how they act in public with anybody that presses them. They fucking pepper spray them or cry. They fall back. When he made the little 15-year-old one, Nick and what's his name?
Baked.
What?
Baked Alaska.
Baked, yeah. Fucking hate that guy. I forget his damn name. When him and Baked Alaska were sitting there making the 15-year-old girl cry with her little 15-year-old friends, and then that fucking black woman walks by. She's like in her probably 30s, maybe even 40s. She's an adult, and she gives a little bit of pressure. They just clam up like little bitch babies. Like, come on, Papa, you're in the street. You want to be about it, but you don't. You shut off like a little fucking lamb.
And everyone's expendable. I mean, I'm his best friend in the whole wide world, and I tried to do this all behind closed doors. I tried to, and he pretends publicly. It's an olive branch. I'm offering you an olive branch. You know why you rescinded the olive branch? Because I left the side door unlocked for 2 hours while I went to pick something up from the store. And while I was moving all my shit out, I left the side door open for 2 hours. I have the text. He's like, "You left my back door open? Fuck you."
He does 7 days of streaming.
He's mad about his back door.
That's a metaphor.
Yes.
Can we just point out that Nick is so much of a fucking glowy that he walks around with the goddamn black lights to make the cum glow? The guy's a fucking pocket.
He is a fucking glowy, and like, look, him, Baked, like all of these fucking dudes, and they get into this like weird fucking extremism. They start getting on no-fly lists. I saw like there was a picture that Nick is no longer on the no-fly list.
Yeah, he's back on planes again.
There's one way he could do that. Only one fucking way. Cut a fucking deal, because they don't have to let him back on.
Right.
It doesn't mean a fucking thing to the federal government if you can't fly. They're totally fine with that. They're not going to be like missing out on, oh no, you might go fly somewhere.
There were plenty of America First flags on January 6th.
Yeah, there were.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I bet you he fed a bunch of his own fucking audience to the feds.
Yeah,
I'm sure of it.
I don't think Nick actually went into the Capitol, but there were followers of his that went in.
Nah, he's too much of a fucking pussy to go with.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone liked the stream too. If you haven't thrown us a like yet, that's really helpful to do. So please,
Think about
like the
Jaden.
stream.
Jaden says, "Hey, I'm going to go on a stream to defend myself, tell my side of the story." And Nick's like, "I'm going to sue you. You're going to be $100,000 poorer." All these people on Twitter are saying, rape this guy, kill this guy, et cetera, et cetera. This is, his card, but it gets a little bit darker, with Patrick specifically. And I don't know if this is the first time Patrick is hearing this, but Nick told me and Jaden at AFPAC 2 in that McDonald's parking lot that he...
Is that where he got the upside-down burger?
It really sounds like he's about to pull the black light out again.
He had acquired video footage of Patrick. Let's just say in a situation that would not be good for him legally if that was released. And I'm not going to describe it because obviously I don't want to screw Patrick over here. And he said, if Patrick does anything against me, if he does anything else, if he wants to, whatever, wouldn't it be really funny if this got leaked, if this got put out to the public, implying like, if this made its way to the public and federal agents saw this, that Patrick would be
again with the federal. How is it this guy is
Happy
crying?
birthday, Ben.
Thank you.
I treated myself recently to getting an original NES on eBay. It requires a lot of isopropyl alcohol to get the games to work. The same kind of alcohol King Cobra drinks.
Yep. Isopropyl alcohol. Yeah, that's not good to drink.
Recently about being persecuted by the fucking federal government. No fly list. They're freezing my bitcoins. Oh, look at me. I'm the little martyr. And then he's telling Jaden, I'm going to involve the feds. He's telling you, in regards to Casey, this would be real bad if this information gets leaked. All law enforcement. He's on a stream with me saying, criminality's based. Right. I love fuck the.
Yeah, he was saying that. The same guy that'll argue that like black people cause all the crime will now say criminality is cool when it's in my favor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nah, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Nope.
The law cucks. Fuck the law. Oh, I'm Hitler 34. It's this hot topic fucking eternal teenager shit. And then this kid runs out there and he's like, I'm going to get the feds. It's literally he's a fucking hall monitor. Nick Fuentes is the eternal fucking hall monitor running to the teacher to tattle when shit gets tough and, crying when it happens to him. It's fucking unreal.
The worst part about it is certain things that Nick says are true. We are in the most precarious situation that we've ever been in politically as far as the government is concerned. I mean, the Biden administration.
Shut the fuck up. No, we're fucking not. Oh my God. This dude, look. I don't like this anime fan fucking guy. No. Like the other dude, like, okay, it seems like he was getting into this because it was going to be a fucking business. And he stumbled into like a bunch of fucking bullshit. This anime fan fucking dork, he's smelling the winds of fucking change. He's like, I got to get out of here really super fucking quick and shit like that. Dude, fuck you. Like, this is the most precarious time ever politically. Not even fucking close, dude. Not even fucking close. Not even in the past like 20 years.
No.
Not even close, dude. Holy shit.
has waged a war on Trump supporters and on political dissidents in the last 18 months or however long since he was installed into the government.
I watched the Kentucky Derby today, and Trump was at the Kentucky Derby. They showed him there in the crowd. Drinking a well, no, he wasn't drinking a mint julep, but he was with people drinking mint.
I mean, arguably, when the alt-right was doxing and snitching on people to the feds, that was a horrible thing, and that was treated as, rightfully so, as like breaking the first commandment of right-wing politics. You do not snitch on your fellow right-wing activists to the feds. But that was under Trump. That was when the government wasn't actively looking for people like this. The Biden administration's already put tons of people in jail in connection with January 6th and various other things with Stop the Steal. So then you have a guy who is running ostensibly one of the biggest right-wing political activist organizations as far as like member list, etc., who is threatened in front of multiple people who work for him to go to the federal government on people he doesn't like. I hope that we don't have to spell it out for you here, but if anyone's listening to this, please do not join this organization. Do not associate with these people politically, because the moment that you are perceived as a threat or as doing something wrong to Nick or any of these people, you might be getting a knock on your door from the federal government. And
to Nick,
honestly,
to Nick, that's it. It's to Nick. Like that's the person.
Yeah.
And he'll throw any one of you under the bus. Like he doesn't.
I wanted to ask, because there are groypers that are in solitary confinement right now because of January 6th, right? What is Nick's vibe about that? Like, how does he feel about it? Is he really concerned? Has he been making an effort to try and get these guys free?
I'm sure he's losing sleep over it. I'm sure he's real fucked up over it.
Hey, just real quick. So Nick is apparently live, and he's wearing his like really, really lame fucking outfit again with a picture of Kanye up and people spitting knives and doing nothing.
Yeah, that's what he did last night too. Like right after this stream here, he did the same thing, and he was playing music and just like sitting there, not doing any, like not saying anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was thinking like, why in the fuck is there like there's a gunted bunny or something, and then I realized I'm actually not looking at Nick's thing. I'm looking at Flamenco's because I want to give Nick a
yeah. Flamenco isn't a fan of Nick anymore either, or Ralph.
I mean, I'm not a fan of Flamenco, but he's not nearly as big of a piece of shit as fucking Nick or Ralph. Holy shit, man!
I can't wait for the fallout between Ralph and Nick, because it'll happen eventually.
Oh. It's going to be so fucking amazing when it does. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is crazy. This is weird. All right, anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No problem.
I know with certainty since day one, and I saw the numbers, we had the ability to display live viewers on the show. Remember?
Oh, yeah. This is people who were on Cozy basically saying that the numbers on Cozy are fake.
Yeah.
Nick was
I saw some
talking
evidence of it. It looked actually pretty compelling. It looked like in the metadata, it was like less than half of what it was showing on Cozy. And Nick owns Cozy.
Yeah.
So he can make it say whatever the fuck he wants.
Why would you choose the name Cozy? Like, why didn't he name it after his brand? Like Cozy. I want to get cozy with a cat boy.
He probably just had access to the URL, and since it's the short, catchy URL, he could build it up and then sell it later when it doesn't connect to, when it doesn't work for him. He can sell the name and brand for something to somebody else.
Out on his show all throughout.
The super short answer is it's actually a reference from it's a reference from 8chan. When there
I had no idea.
Nasty shit going down in a stream, they would call it a very cozy stream, and that's
yeah, I had no idea.
I didn't know that at all.
Last year, before they showed the live numbers, the watching count before, below Nick's video, he would say, we really haven't been able to implement that feature yet. We have too many other things we're working on. We're working on getting emojis in the chat or whatever. And the reason we didn't implement that live feature is because it would have told a very, very bad story. We started off at the beginning of 2021 with roughly 5,000 legitimate viewers on AmericaFirst.live, going from DLive.
My
Thank
shirt is off and I'm ready for the tickle fights.
Tickle fights!
Averaging around 8,000 a night. We started at around 5,000 the first time Nick went live after January 6th. After that point, we were dropping into the 4,000s. We kind of went a little bit back up to 5,000 during AFPAC 2, and then It was just a slow decline to the point we were always in 3,000 or less by the time that Cozy was set to come out. So they were faced with a choice. Do we admit that, last time people saw us have legitimate viewership numbers, they were around 8,000, 7,000, etc. And now they're at 3,000, which would be an admission that our movement has shrunken, that interest has dropped off in what we're doing? Or do we apply a 2x multiplier in the code to Nick's channel specifically? At the time when I was there, I didn't see them applying that multiplier to any of the other channels. I don't know if they do that now. It wouldn't be hard to do. But they decided to apply a 2x multiplier in Nick's viewership number. And again, that is a multiplier that can be adjusted up or down. They could, make it 1.8. They can make it 2.
I think it's so sad how invested this guy was in all of this.
Well, yeah, this guy's kind of a little felcher. He left. Now he's dipping on everybody. He's like, by the fact I don't want to name any names, but one guy was gay, and the other guy, he had even worse than gay. And but I'm not going to name any names. I just want to say, I was there, and I don't want to out anybody directly. Like, dude, be on the fence or. And you're a bitch. If you're gonna leave them, fucking destroy them. Don't fence it like a little sucker. By the way, this is all the work we did, and I saw all the work we did, and I had no problem lying to you all the entire time we were doing it until now. Now give me praise.
This is one of the reasons why Nick manages to get away with so much of the bullshit that he does, because the people like this guy, he's not willing to go nuclear like fucking Nick is. Nick's not gonna hold back. Nick would just. He anything he had, he would just unleash onto this fucking dude. You gotta square up if you're gonna go up against.
So someone in the chat says this guy, I believe they're saying this guy's name is Simon, and he was a Richard Spencer ball swinger first, and then he swung over. Once Richard Spencer became a liberal.
Yeah.
He did. In air quotes, he did. He was a Biden voter in the last election, which was kind of mind blowing.
Fucking everything alt-right is always 2/3 tongue-in-cheek and 1/3 a coded message. So I mean, maybe he did. I don't know.
I think he did vote for Biden.
I think he did too. But I think I'm trying to remember what exactly his reasoning was why he was going to vote Biden over Trump. And
maybe Biden's more racist.
No, I remember reading.
He beat up a black guy named Corn Pop one time.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. But I do remember at one point kind of reading it, and I was like, that doesn't sound like that bad of a reason. Okay, well, whatever. It's weird.
Yeah.
And when Nick says, at least when I was working there, when it would say 7,000 on the site, we could see the back panel, and it would say 3,500. When it would say 5,000, it'd be 2,500.
So what was the justification for this? Was it that he wanted to present fake it till you make it?
Does this site make money in any way? Who the hell is paying for this shit?
I believe
Nick with his $500,000 in cryptocurrency he fucking lied about. Yeah.
I guess that's where it's coming from. It's just
Well, it's a platform for Nick first. So when he makes all this money on the platform through super chats, I don't know if he has agreements with other streamers. That was never something that was discussed with me, but I know at least he personally.
No, not to my knowledge. He's talked about implementing a feature like lemons on DLive. Where he would take a cut of it.
That's going to go well.
Credit card info?
I mean, he hasn't been able to do that yet, and.
Well, you guys need to stop being so negative. I mean, this guy's making big dollars.
See, Ralph was originally supposed to fight PPP. That was the thing that they were trying to set up, and PPP he pursued Ralph to fight him for a while, and Ralph kind of runs away.
He wouldn't fight PPP.
I guess PPP's. He was talking about that he's really tall. I don't know. But that's what he was saying.
I believe it, yeah. And Ralph is, he's a manlet. So when it comes to boxing, it's all size and weight class, man. So
it could be you could be a shorter guy, but you have to have a long reach, and you have to have Mike Tyson wasn't tall compared to other heavyweights. He was usually a shorter guy in the fight.
I guess fighting Worski, I think I'd rather fight Worski or a PPP than Worski, but I guess the bad blood between Ralph and Worski makes Ralph want to fight him more than PPP.
Yeah, I think doesn't Ralph's arrest record say that he's 5'1"?
I don't know if that's true.
You know what? Officially, Ralph is 4'9".
No.
and PPP is 6'7".
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Pretty
Some
crazy.
talk for 20 minutes for $3 about fucking monkeys. So obviously, that cash flow is coming in hard and fast.
Yeah, did you see the Nick Fuentes thing talking about how he'd rather make a monkey his partner than a woman? Like he'd prefer the companionship of a monkey over a woman.
No, I had not heard that. No, that is fucking bananas. What the fuck?
It is literally bananas. You're right.
Yeah, well, it was coming in hard and fast for Nick. I mean, one thing that people have to understand about Nick, and I don't want this to get into doxing territory, obviously, but Nick is supported mainly, like the majority of his money is coming from small handfuls of individuals rather than like he's a millionaire off of like a million people giving him $1. It's more like 5 people giving him, whatever, like a fifth of $1 million. Not exactly like those numbers, but that's so like with the super chats, yeah, because the viewership is down so low, it only makes sense that the super chats decrease. But I do think Nick is doing quite fine financially outside of the show.
Not if you keep suing people.
About the multiplier on Cozy, right? So there's a multiplier that anyone on the back end can add 2.5 times, which is crazy to me, right? Does he do that for any?
So on the back end, there's a multiplier function that will multiply the view count live.
Yeah, they used to do that on Battle Cam back in the day.
Other streamer, or does he say like, hey, if you keep supporting me, I'll throw on an extra 1.5?
A lot of the early YouTubers, I think it's pretty much known to be a fact that a lot of them were view botting, like buying views, and that was back when YouTube just took anything as a view. Now YouTube analyzes things and yet it has to qualify as a legit view before they put it on the view count.
Yeah, it's way harder to get the views.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like, how does that work?
Well, I was there. That was not the case at the time. So, but it very easily could be implemented. I mean, it's literally like changing one variable. And I saw somebody in the chat said something like, "Oh, well, if it's a 2x multiplier, why aren't Nick's numbers always even?" It's like the developers aren't idiots. If they're doing something like that, it's going to be like 2.10, blah blah blah, random string of numbers, so it doesn't. Have like an even or it's always odd or whatever. Like there are ways to do that in code if you guys weren't aware. But
if you weren't aware,
I don't know if he's doing that. I did want to say I was forgetting with the whole Milo MTG thing, like not to redirect the conversation too much back there. But it's funny because when it comes to like the political future of America First, they had Paul Gosar. He came out and said what I guess me and Jaden are saying right now, that this guy can't shut his mouth, which I think everyone who's watching the stream would agree with. Marjorie Taylor Greene, who they think they still have an in with because Milo is like working for her.
It's funny, they have an in with Marjorie Taylor Greene, but she's a woman and they reject women. Like I don't understand how that makes any sense at all.
Because she's useful. But like what's really fucking wild to me is that anybody is willing to have anything to do with Milo fucking Yiannopoulos at this point.
Oh, he's a good straight Catholic now. He's a totally straight Catholic.
Holy fuck, dude. I have been taking psychic fucking damage trying to understand some of the fucking mentality of this shit lately, and it's destroying me. It's absolutely destroying me. My brain is fucking annihilated. Especially with people like talking about grooming and shit, or they're worried about the children, and then they'll associate with like fucking Milo Yiannopoulos. What?
If you can go from a butt slut like Milo Yiannopoulos to a full-on Catholic sweet boy selling QVC fucking
Catholic QVC
bullshit. Yeah, bullshit. Were they Jesus statues?
Yeah,
Jesus statues for $90 you could buy on Amazon for $14.
This statue of the Virgin Mary is immaculate in pewter with encrusted jewels, and it looks like what Father Michael used to put up me bum.
Oh my God, Father Michael.
But she said everywhere publicly, I don't like this guy. I don't want to support this guy. This is weird. This is a turnoff to my voter base. And if you have like the exact number, or excuse me, the most right-wing candidates in America, from Joe Kent to J.D. Vance to Paul Gosar to MTG.
Morons.
Or whatever was also attacking them. You've pissed all these people off. there's literally no political future for you. I was thinking about it when you brought up Milo. I don't think I made it clear enough earlier, and I think this is something that needs to be repeated. There is no political future when you have no candidates. You appeal to an extremely small number of people, to the point where you have to lie about the number of people who are actually watching your show. And
the funny thing is that's the go-to insult for Nick's fans when he comes over to our streams, is how few views we get, and compared to Nick gets so many more views. He gets so many more views.
Yeah, don't think so. Apparently his stream that he did today, it was just 40 minutes of him like fucking trying to kind of flex and like pretending to tear money. And then he quit, and that was it. That was his entire show tonight. What the fuck, dude?
But not the
next time one of those Groiper raids come to us and tell us that we don't get the views, we got to tell them to mentally add the multiplier.
Yeah.
Just add the mental multiplier, whatever it is, to make us bigger than Nick.
It's the people who are in your cult or whatever. Like, this is a political movement that's imploding, you know? Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know why.
It wasn't really a political movement. It was a bunch of incels memeing on the internet. It went a little too far than it should have, and now the emperor has no clothes. You know, like... Yeah.
Shit's fucking wild, man. Yeah, I just keep refreshing the fucking forum just to see what the fuck's happening.
But Trump didn't have any allies early on either, and he was a meme, and he did pretty fucking well.
Trump is way different than Nick Fuentes.
Well, just saying this guy's statement about you're made enemies with Marjorie Taylor Greene, Paul Gosar, and all these other people, and it's like it's not the end of a political career. That's just a different way to get there.
And I think Billy is absolutely right to bring that up too, because like it doesn't matter how fucking clown shoes some of this shit gets. It doesn't matter how big the fucking scandal is. If you can find the right kind of audience, you can survive, and you can even grow bigger than it. As long as you have no scruples, like the world's your fucking oyster. So
once you do the jurisdiction math, you can really see how many votes you need to swing a jurisdiction based just on their voting patterns.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I guess I do know, because then the donos dry up from the backers if they don't believe that it's not a serious thing. But like, he had an entertaining show. He has an audience. Like, just drop the bullshit. He's been going after me for 7 days straight. He's going to continue to go after me every day. I mean, is this to our political goals to go after me? Would Joseph Stalin consistently go after me?
What would Stalin do? WWSD.
Didn't Stalin just go after people? And
if you cross Stalin, you were dead.
Yeah, so maybe this is the Stalin way.
It is. Oh, yeah, it is, actually. But I love it how he says it that way. It was basically what would Jesus do, only put Stalin in Jesus's place. Like, does this seem like something Stalin would have done? Yes.
It probably would have been dealt with privately. Maybe I would have been killed. I don't know. But to constantly go like, oh, well, guess what? I'm going on Beardson Beardley's stream, and I'm going to fucking own this guy with a bunch of drama.
I mean, and owning anyone should never start with, I'm going on Beardson Beardley's stream. Those two things are incompatible. Please like the stream, everyone who's watching. Give us a like.
Rumors. It's just like, this isn't serious. This isn't serious. Get a fucking grip, people. Like, if you love the drama, that's fine. That's great. Everyone watches the Kino Casino for that reason.
Let's go.
But why do we have to LARP as a serious political movement? It's not. If you want that, go watch John Doyle or something. But this is a fucking joke.
Yeah. Fuck John Doyle. Holy shit. That dude is like a fucking Caden Cowgirl. Like
Caden Cowgirl finally blocked me on Twitter after years of just soft blocking me. You know, where they block you and unblock you, so you can't follow them. And then he finally blocked me.
Damn.
Because I called him Caden Cowgirl, which I've done before, but I don't know. I happened to see that TJ from Goddamn Podcast had been like messing with Caden Cowgirl, so I jumped in too.
He got
banned from Twitter.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he got banned. Those of you that were following him on Twitter, that's why he hasn't been posting.
Damn.
I wanted to show Jeff a couple minutes of this just so we can see Nick Fuentes talking about the monkey.
Yeah, I mean, I want a family eventually, but the problem is, like, I don't think I'll get the same joy.
Why is he doing the cocksucker jizz wiper moves when he's talking about the same joy?
It's because he just got done eating Jaden's cummies that he found with the black light.
That's literally what he's doing, though. He did the cocksucker jizz wipe movement when he's talking about the same joy. That's
the big statement is coming right here.
Get the same joy out of a woman that I would with a monkey, because monkeys are like fun.
I don't think I would get the same joy out of a woman that I would a monkey.
Go on.
Yeah.
So I just feel like that would be a better option. I feel like that's going to be like more enjoyable, honestly.
What the fuck? You and Michael Jackson, man. Holy shit. You need your own little bubble.
Yeah.
You need your own.
Yeah, you think
Good job.
You think Nicholas J. Fuentes blows bubbles?
Yeah.
I think he would, yeah. That's why he's wiping his mouth. Oh.
In the land of chimpanzees, I sucked a monkey.
So Nick Fuentes owned his own building with multiple units in it that himself and other people could live in, but he still, even having that building in his ownership, chose to keep living with his mother for a long time before he moved in with Jaden and started working in this new location.
Well, who the fuck is going to tuck him in at night, man?
Because monkeys are like funny and endearing, and women are just kind of like annoying and cringe. So I think like the monkey would be a better fit. I think it'd be a better match, honestly.
Honestly, take what I say honestly.
No, women are like trying to have sex with you, and like they're like doing all this funky shit.
I bet you that's never happened. Well, he did tell a story though, right?
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah.
And monkey
lady tried to get at him. I watched the fucking live stream where Ralph got like detained by Capitol Police.
Yep.
That fucking thing. And I was watching it, and at one point he was with Corinne, and Corinne was like all fucking crazy and psychopath, and she like grabs the phone and she's like, "Every time I fucking rub my pussy, I think of Nicholas J. Fuentes." And it was the most psychotic thing I've ever seen in my life. It was amazing.
If Corinne was the woman giving you attention, I could see why you might choose a monkey.
Yeah, I could. If that was the woman that he had that experience with, if it was Corinne, I can understand why Nick is now like monkey sexual. I totally understand that. I get it. I get it.
That being said, I'd still fuck Corinne before I'd fuck a monkey.
Yeah.
No, I would too. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, but not because of the
She's
monkey.
a human woman.
It's nothing to do with monkeys. They're great.
Monkeys
people.
are great. They're not people.
They're great people on both sides.
These are just kind of like, I'm wearing pants. What if you put pants on a monkey? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Monkeys are like wearing people clothes, and they're like jumping around. It's like, oh you stupid monkey. So I think I like a monkey a little bit better.
This is the leader of the white race? What the fuck, dude? What the shit? I opining about the cuteness of fucking putting pants on a monkey, and this is your fucking... I swear to fucking God, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you were out of the room, they were talking about Nick, and they're like, does this sound like something Stalin would have done? Because Nick is in love with Joseph Stalin now. He's kind of shifted. He doesn't praise Hitler as much as he used to. Now it's Stalin. Stalin's the apex, because he put up bigger numbers than Hitler. In the sheer kill numbers, Stalin put up bigger.
He's red pilled, I guess.
If I could get a child without the woman, I think I would do that. But
that sounds kind of sketch. The way he said that.
That's a little sus, dude. That's a little sus. If you talk to Jay, I'll give you a reference.
You can't get one without the other. So I'm I'm gonna save that chore for later. I'm procrastinating that one until later. I'm just sort of putting it off. I know I'd like have to do it one day because I want a kid. I want a son.
Based and monkey pill.
But
monkey pilled is the best kind of pilled. Honestly.
Yeah.
Monkey.
Yeah, probably.
Monkey pilled.
it's sort of like I don't want the party to stop. Right now it's like total boy mode, total just like do what I want, eat what I want, say what I want, party never stops, drive.
The party never stops because it never starts.
This is so juicy with cringe.
I know.
Can we go back just 5 seconds to when he starts this little dance tirade?
Hip hop, bebop, dance till you're drop.
Somebody needs to put a beat behind this and make this a song. This is fucking disgusting.
The party to stop. Right now it's like total boy mode,
total boy mode.
That's the song.
What does that total boy mode?
Total boy mode.
We're entering total boy mode.
Total boy mode.
Just like do what I want, eat what I want, say what I want, party never stops, drive around the city, eat hot dogs, sleep all day, and then you bring a woman into the equation and it's like, when are you gonna like, oh my gosh, when are you gonna like get your act together, Nick? Nick, you never talk to me, never pay attention to me. You know, like, so it's just gonna really cramp my stomach.
When Sydney Watson was going hard on Nick, Nick was like, Mom!
Can MC Jarbo make total boy mode?
Yes. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're at 49%. We're almost halfway there, guys. It's my birthday stream. We're trying to meet the goal before the end of tonight's episode. Throw us a couple bucks. $5 TTS is live right now. What were you saying, Jeff?
I tell you what, once we hit $600, I'll take my shirt off for the fucking for the party, for the tickle party.
Okay. All
right. Are we gonna go total boy mode tonight?
Total boy mode.
Whoa!
By the way, this guy, I saw this picture. This guy has these pro-life T-shirts, but they look sus because he didn't think about what they looked like. Look at this shirt.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Maybe he knows.
I don't think so. It says endabortionnow.com at the bottom.
But I think a lot of people that
you
are
always find some kind of conspiracy.
I think a lot of people that are pro-life want these kids that aren't taken care of very well so they can prey on them.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I happen to know for a fact that 20% of men that are pro-life only want children out there that have bad parents so they could groom them and take advantage of them for their own personal gain.
It's really going to basically shut down
Which is
my
why
whole
I'm
life.
pro-choice.
So, right now I play Minecraft. I play Chivalry 2. I watch movies. You enter a woman into the equation, it's like,
he's got the perfect life. Why would he need a woman?
Nick is so stupid. You enter a woman in the equation, now you have sandwiches too. You dumb bitch.
God damn it! I love Minecraft and Chivalry 2. I like Chivalry 2 more than the new one that came. God damn it! Fuck you, Nick.
Watch a comedy. Let's watch Netflix all day. We have to do something. And it's like, we don't need to do nothing, bitch. We don't need to do nothing.
Yeah, that's all you got to tell them. And then they say, okay, I'll go make you a sandwich. Want me to blow you while you play stupid Chivalry 2?
It's a good
that's
game.
distracting.
The game might be good, but the girls think it's stupid because they're not getting the attention. But Chivalry is dead. That's why we made Chivalry 2.
Chivalry is dead.
That was good. It's like a poem,
Yes.
So we're gonna move on from Nick. We're gonna talk a little bit about Cum Dumpster Bob.
Okay, so the last time that I was on was episode 1000. I think was I on since then? I don't think I have been.
Episode
I don't think so.
I thought you had been
once. I think you were on once after 1000.
Yeah. One time, yeah. Because this is true. Okay, so the last time that I was on the show, Trumpster Bob was giving rave reviews of DP.
Yeah,
and then I'm on Twitter and I've seen it. I've watched probably like 5 or 6 more episodes of DP. I haven't been able to keep. I've just been busy. And there's animosity again. What happened?
He's like bipolar or something.
He's blaming us for introducing him to
Elisa Jordana.
Yeah, because Elisa was a love interest of his.
Well,
he fell head over heels. He tried to change his ways and become, honestly, a sweet boy.
It was a very one-sided love interest, and then because he's like all paranoid and delusional, so he saw all these weird things that weren't even actually happening that he got jealous about, and just freaked out.
Drive around with the boys eating hot dogs looking for monkeys.
Now he says that he's going to sue all of them for harassing him. It's craziness.
No.
Oh, you know what? The other day I was tweeting at Bob because like Bob's very Islamophobic, you know.
I know. I remember.
So I was like,
I saw this.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah. Your old one was cool too, but this new one is better.
Yeah.
I find a picture of anybody with a long beard. Like this guy is this is like the Maharishi or something like that.
Yeah.
This is the former Ayatollah of Iran. Yeah, he didn't like that very much. I think I posted Dumbledore the other day saying it was him. Yeah.
Well, I miss Sweet Boy Bob. Like that's what I was aware of before. He was like giving rave reviews. Did you guys actually introduce him to his now scorned lover?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on our show one time, and Bob was in the chat because he used to like come in our chat and try to start shit with us, and he was like, "Who is that?" And then he started being on her show, Kermit and Friends, all the time, and he got really deep into it. He got to the point where he went full on simp mode. He was making puppets and like singing like love ballads and stuff to her, and she's already promised to Andy Dick. They have an engagement.
Yeah, but
like seriously,
are they still together now? I thought they
I
had
don't know.
the falling out
I don't know.
after the RV.
I see her promoting his cameo all the time.
Okay, because that's disgusting. Bob. Look, okay, Bob. I gotta tell you, I miss Sweet Boy Bob. If your girl is touching Andy Dick, you don't want her anymore.
No,
Trust me on.
I don't even. Yeah, I think
Andy Dick is a renowned lover.
Yes.
The best thing to ever happen to Andy Dick was John Lovitz's fist.
Andy Dick said that John Lovitz barely hit him.
Did John Lovitz fist Andy Dick?
No, John Lovitz didn't almost. John Lovitz beat the shit out of him.
According to John Lovitz, right?
Joke. According to quite a few people, actually, that were there.
It was in a public place.
Andy Dick told Joe that it wasn't that big of a fight, and that John Lovitz is not a very physical
Dick
man.
Is not a reliable source, though.
Andy Dick has never lied.
That's a lie.
I'm starting to smell some penis on some breath here. Hang on.
What's that?
Nothing. No, it's fine. I'm not making those jokes anymore.
Here's the Trumpster Bob video. I guess this is about the Second Amendment.
Anybody that asks for any more gun laws or repeals of the Second Amendment, I say we try them for treason, and we, the people, get to be the freaking trial. How about that?
I think this is an older video.
Yes.
We the jury, baby.
I don't think that's tenable, Bob. I don't think that's tenable. Look, I'm a hardcore gun nut, man. So I'm with you on this, but extrajudicial like citizen lynchings of public officials probably not a good scene, and I'm not with you on that.
I think you should have your Second Amendment right revoked if you don't pass a black light test.
Oh damn, he won't pass it. He can do the blacklight butthole challenge.
I don't want Coomers having access to guns.
I'm tired of people trying to tinker around our Second Amendment because there's going to be a revolution in America. I don't care who you are. If you mess with our gun rights anymore, we need to go down a federal court.
The only person in my recent lifetime that messed with gun rights was Trump. He banned bump stocks and so that's your dude. So I mean,
but what about all those Democrats that try to trade us concert tickets for our pistols?
In fact, yeah, for sure. In fact, since the assault weapons ban, the most restrictive thing that's ever been done for gun laws was the bump stock ban, and that was Trump. Trump was not a pro-gun president at all. That's just the facts, man. I don't know why he's got Trump stickers up if he's like all about gun rights and shit.
And why the fuck do we only get stimulus packages started under Republicans either? I guess, did Obama give a stimulus or no?
He gave it to companies. He did a stimulus, like the bailout stimulus for like the auto companies.
Yeah.
That's why like Mopar, like Dodge, Chrysler are all owned by Italian car companies. Like Fiat owns Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep.
Did Biden ever give a stimulus that he introduced, or was it the one Trump was pushing over from his?
I think it was a holdover. Yeah,
I don't know.
Because I remember getting a stimulus from George W. Bush.
From W. Bush,
it's like a $743 check,
something like that.
Courthouse to file charges against you for treason. I don't care who you are, President in the United States.
Yeah. So yes, the President of the United States. I'm glad you brought that up. Why didn't you do it?
I don't care. Yeah. We need to do away with all gun laws. Period. If you ain't in prison, you got a right to own a gun.
Arm all the minorities, all of the trans, all of the gays. Give them guns. We need government stimulus to arm the fucking most vulnerable of us. Let's do it. Fuck yeah. I want to see copious amounts of ammo on every street corner. I want to see fucking like hardcore hot ass trans women with big fucking tits and chainmail bikinis wielding AR scenes. Like, dude, oh my god, yes, this is turning into my fantasy. Never mind, hang on.
Why don't we have advancements in non-lethal weaponry, like for open carry use?
It's not as much
like
fun.
Tasers.
Yeah, well, tasers, like personal use tasers
Beanbag
and stuff.
guns.
Personal use things that are gonna blow your fucking ears out.
You know what I saw on the local news here? The Seattle cops are getting trained in like this trip cable gun that you can just shoot at someone's legs and it'll wrap their legs up, or it'll wrap their arms like around their torso.
Yep.
It's fucking cool. A bolo cannon.
Yeah,
Bolo
basically.
cannon, a fucking lasso.
Yeah. Yeah, they just shoot it and it hits you and like ties you up and you can't move.
And then they'll fucking put a couple of bullets in you after you're tied up.
I would hope not.
Well, but it's the fucking cops.
Well, I mean, they're fucking cops. Man. What else?
Well, I'm just saying that. Well, I mean, that's the purpose behind using something like that.
David almost says no thanks, Billy. I kill people. Well,
this is the Obama
easier on the
bailout.
This didn't give out to any Americans. It just went up to the fucking.
It was in response to
Fannie
the Great
Mae and
Recession.
Freddie Mac.
Go and it just showed up. I thanked them for the food and told them it was Ben's birthday. Abdullah, and I say happy birthday, Ben.
Thank you, Abdullah.
Hey. Yeah, man, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. This idea that there's this fucking okay, so Democrats and liberals and things like that, they do have this like fucking straw man of like conservatives and rightoids and shit like that. But the rightoids and the conservatives have this idea of Democrats and and they're very often not necessarily totally correct. You know, there's a lot of people who are hardcore, even just MAGA, who are just normal ass people. They just get their dicks hard by the idea of pissing people off, which is what the whole point of MAGA is. And then on the other side, you got these people who think that like Democrats and liberals are all about like left values and that like Hollywood is left and these corporations are left, and they're not. They're neo-corporatist, right-leaning fucking shills for whoring themselves out for fucking money, and it happens all the fucking time. Obama wasn't left. Obama wasn't left at all. The motherfucker drone striked the shit out of people. He bailed out a bunch of goddamn companies and shit. Like he wasn't left.
Like Bill Clinton was one of the more right-leaning Democrat presidents of his time. Like Jimmy Carter was more left-leaning in comparison.
Yeah. Well, Jimmy Carter gave up his own family business.
The peanut farm.
His peanut farm to make sure he would have no conflicts of interest while he was going to be president. Like, nobody has done that since then. In fact, everybody since then has made massive profits off of being president. That's just how it is, you know? And I really do want to legitimately blame Clinton above anybody else.
The New Democrats. That's what they were called.
Not even just Democrats, but like the wave of full-blown, blatant, in-your-face, corporatist fucking presidents. That's where it comes from. Every single one has been that way.
With Clinton, the Democrat Party shifted away their public image of being the working man's party, and they became a corporatist party that on social issues was left of the Republicans, and that was the main shift.
Performative left.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Clinton was put there by the CIA? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
He was a CIA shill?
No.
George H.W. Bush stepped down, did everything from the background? He was only a transition.
Some interesting conspiracy theories. It's like when everything is a conspiracy theory, then what even are conspiracy theories?
The truth.
Well, and another really interesting one too, because we were talking about the assault weapon, the bump stock ban with like Trump and everything like that. One of the most restrictive gun control measures ever enacted in our government was done by Ronald Reagan.
Yeah,
Like,
the Brady Bill.
Yeah, the Brady Bill.
Because he was shot.
I know. But the Brady Bill it wasn't because he was shot, though. That's not why it was put into place.
I thought
The
I thought it was named after one of the guys who was shot with him when he was shot.
Of course. No, of course it was. But the thing is, like, okay, it was written by the NRA. They had been drafting this for a fucking while, and Reagan put it into place. And this was very specifically, this is when he was in California, right? When he put the Brady Bill thing in? No. That's right. No. I'm sorry. No. The Brady Bill was that one. Yeah, because he got shot. Before that, one of the most restrictive ones was when he was in California, and that was largely to address the mass arming of the new Black Panther Party, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even aware of that.
And then on top of that, he did the Brady Bill and shit, you know? So, like, being right doesn't necessarily mean that you're pro-gun. You just have to be performatively pro-gun.
I will say Nancy Reagan was a storied fellatio artist.
Yeah. You've talked about that before.
She historically was known as Suck It Down Nancy.
Period. That is the American law when it comes to guns. You guys have been fucking with it for far too long. And it's time the American people press charges against all you sons of bitches for treason. Against
How
America.
you gonna do that, Bob?
That's what I got to say to that. So to everybody who don't like our gun rights, double pump fuck you. Up your
double pump fuck you.
Oh, he ended open carry.
Doom.
Huh.
Yeah.
But we love Ronald Reagan. He did it for our team.
President God. Okay.
Ronald Reagan was like legit probably the worst fucking president.
Not of the 20th century, because there was like Herbert Hoover and Nixon.
Oh no! I'm just talking about like in my lifetime. I'm thinking like what the worst presidents were. I gotta say it's probably W, then Reagan, then Trump. I don't think Trump was as bad as W. I don't think he was as bad as Reagan. Reagan was fucking abominable. Holy shit! The expansion of the fucking war on drugs, the Iran-Contra, like Jesus fucking shit-eating Christ. Reagan was so bad, so bad.
It's almost like they weren't really leaders. They were just fall guys.
Okay, Alex.
Probably.
They're all being controlled by the Bilderberg group.
Well,
here's
Build-A-Bear. They're in the mall.
The Build-A-Bears. Here's let me know if you think Amber Heard did a bump in this video here.
Oh, dude, I already know my answer.
Mental condition.
Yep.
That was definitely not a nose blow, right?
That takes some balls to do that.
Because if you were going to blow a nose, it goes out. This one went... she definitely sniffed something off that.
It does not... Look, I got to tell you, it does not take balls to do that. All it takes is to already be high on cocaine. And then you will do that. You absolutely will do that. She probably fucking bumped up a bunch right before she had to take the stand, and she's like, time to top off. And I mean, fellas, have you done a lot of blow?
I haven't, no.
Not a lot.
Well, as somebody who has probably done my entire body weight in cocaine at this point, I gotta tell you, when you got some real shit, some real important shit that you got to do, and you're already on cocaine, you will do the cocaine. It doesn't matter where the fuck it is. It could be your grandma's fucking funeral. It could be your wedding. It could be your entire televised fucking court date where your public image will probably be smeared for the rest of your fucking life. You will do that fucking bump because things way easier once it's over. Yeah, no, she totally did it.
They search you in the courtroom for like metallic weaponry, not for cocaine.
They search you on your way in. You go through like a metal detector.
Yeah, but they're
it's
not
like
gonna-
going through the airport. You take shit out of your pockets.
They don't have a
and-
drug sniffing dog
No.
at the courthouse.
No, they wouldn't.
Oh, no, they not usually. No. And look, and nobody's gonna expect that you're gonna come into a fucking courtroom with cocaine, which means it's the perfect place to do drugs.
Yeah.
That's what it means. Like, you have to understand, like, the mind of like a real hardcore desperate drug addict. I do understand it quite well, actually. And this is the perfect time to do it. And it's not hard to smuggle a little bit of coke in somewhere. I mean, you could do it anywhere. I mean, it's
especially if you have a pocket full of tissues because you've been crying. You have 4 or 5 tissues for your tears and 1 tissue that's bagged up like a little fucking satchel, like a bag of holding in your D&D campaign. Drugs and more drugs.
Here's what she probably did. Okay, this is a hypothetical. I'm not giving anybody any advice or anything like that. This is a hypothetical situation. What I think Amber Heard probably did. She got herself a bottle of like some really nice supplements, right? And they come in like a captive cap form, and she then took a copious amount of la cocaína, pressed them into these pills, put them in the bottle, and people are gonna look at that and be like, open it up, look at it, oh yeah, those are pills, and it's no big fucking deal. And then she just calmly pops it open, puts it in a fucking little hanky, and just goes, and boom. There you go. You're back in space. No big deal. You feel great. You can answer anything.
So it's a performance-enhancing drug when you're in court.
You think when you're on it, you think it is. Yes.
You think it is.
Is it in reality? Depends on how much you take.
Here's
wasn't doing this kind of shit like that would have been bad. That would have been really bad.
She starts eking out on the fucking coke. Nasal
That would
drip.
have been like legendary TV. We would have been like having classes about that for the next 100 years.
This has been pretty good TV. Not as good as the Will Smith moment, but that was like all in one shot. This has been nice, drawn out, good TV.
She'll get cross-examined too. Like her own legal team is asking her the questions now, so it's performing. You know, it's
man,
yes.
Imagine how she was trying to act all distraught. Imagine how distraught she acts when she has to use her emotional manipulation to defend herself from accusations. she's gonna fucking open up and just bleed on these people. It's gonna be so sick. The what?
Is that going to happen on Monday?
No, the judge has something that she needs to do, so the trial's paused for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, the judge took a week off to get an abortion. She knew it was coming.
Here's some Tim Pool clip that was sent to us that I wanted to show everybody.
They're trying to cut. Okay, let me tell you what's happening here. When you were a kid, even though you're a lot younger than I am, and when I was a kid, even when your parents were kids.
Wow, what a terrible video. Someone recorded this off their phone.
And your grandparents were kids. The black population in this country was 12%. Native Americans, 1%. Hispanic people, around 2%. Asian people, around 3%. Whites, 86, 87%. All right? The U.S. Census is taken every decade, every 10 years. You can Google uscensus.gov and see the trends. All right? Today, black people remain just over 12%, like 12.9, 13%. All right? Native Americans remain at 1%. Asians have pretty much doubled. They're like at 5.9, almost 6%. Latino, Hispanic people have more than quadrupled, 17-something%. If you take just black people, 12%, Hispanic people, 17%, that right there is 29% non-white. That's almost a third. All right, this is happening. All right, today, the last census was last year. I'm sorry, 2 years ago, 2020. All right, white people in this country right now are 59%. All right, in the year 2042, which is 2 decades from now,
zoom in and enhance.
This will happen for the first time in our country. This country will be 50% white, 50% non-white. All right, for the first time. Between 2045 and 2050, it's going to flip, and whites will become the minority in this country. Whites are already the minority globally, but in this country, they are the majority. You guys may know the term white flight.
Yep.
Okay? White flight barely exists in our country anymore because the color of America's landscape has changed so much that anywhere you go, there's already somebody there who doesn't look like you. And so there's a large swath of the white American population that doesn't care about this happening. Hey, it's evolution. I don't care. No big deal. I don't have a problem with that. But there's also a large swath that does care about that. They feel they're getting squished out. You know, we built this country. We wrote the Constitution. And now, our
I can't wait to hear Tim's take on
identity
this.
is being, squashed out with race mixing and people moving us out and so forth and so on. So they are fearing this happening, and this is a problem for them. And this is why, we're seeing a lot of these things, that you're talking about, voting rights changing. And people, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Just what voting rights in particular?
Where they're trying to rewrite the voting rights bill. And what's going to be next? The civil rights bill, right?
Well, I just asked because they're doing it everywhere, and it's the left and the right. So I'm not sure.
It's both sides.
The context, right? So
prepare for the Civil War.
In a bunch of
Christ.
It's trad women, trad wives, and monkeys.
The blue areas, they've changed the voting laws dramatically. Pennsylvania, there was a lawsuit where they ruled the Republicans and Democrats made an agreement on voting changes that was ruled unconstitutional recently. So we're seeing
when you have sat on the throne of power.
Was that it? Oh, okay.
This video,
yeah. What a weird time to end it too.
Was a wonderful little piece of shit.
Yeah, it was.
I like how his numbers were like 1% when your parents' age, 1% of Native Americans, 12.5% of black people, and the number of Mexicans and Asian or Spanish people and Asian people has quadrupled and or doubled. And it's like, yeah, the one group are people that are actually immigrating here. The other group are people that were not really brought here by immigration, right? Like that number's not going to grow the same as people immigrating over.
Yeah. Look. So that's Daryl Dixon, I think is his name.
Oh, is that our guy? I like Daryl.
I like Daryl to a point, and then I kind of get tired of Daryl.
He's the clan's whisperer, right?
Yeah, he's a clan whisperer, and he's like legit a great dude. He's a great dude.
Yeah.
I get so fucking exhausted having to talk about Daryl Dixon because every fucking simpering goddamn rightoid is like, actually, what you should do, rather than making fun of all of these people who are white nationalists, you should do what Daryl Dixon does. Bitch, I ain't got the fucking time. I ain't got the fucking time, and ain't nobody got the fucking time. And that's asking
Daryl
people
Dixon
to, like,
has the time.
well, he's got the time, but like he's also like that's what he does. That's his life and his goal, and like it's laudable. It's great. I'm super happy he's there and he exists because like he's a good dude. But he does more than just that. He is to some degrees he's a scholar, and he's talking about right now. He's trying to describe this fear, the great replacement fear, and describe it for Tim. And Tim is going to argue minutia. You know, Tim's not even going to like really absorb anything that Daryl's even going to fucking say anyway. Of course he's not, because Tim's an idiot. And that's why I get really frustrated with it, because oftentimes, and it's not Daryl's fault, but Daryl gets kind of used by very specific people as an example of how, like, it's fine, actually, don't get super mad and rail against, like, these troublesome parts of the right. Instead, you should just de-radicalize them, like Daryl Dixon manages to do. Like, and it pisses me off.
I didn't realize that this was Daryl Dixon at the beginning of the video. I haven't seen the man in new media. I've only seen him in photos from the 70s. But looking at him right now, right here, I can tell you with 100% assuredness, he's here to turn Tim Pool. He might give up. He might give up because it's a lost cause, and he's over here just dealing with a fucking MAGA clout maniac. But
right.
But he's in here just doing a footwork. He's like, look, I'm gonna start turning some of you fucking alt-right influencers back over, and you're gonna lose your money. You're gonna lose because the left won't want you back. We're not the the people that are clamoring to win over Milo, to win back Milo to our side. We're not those guys. We're the ones that give Cat 10 Barge a fucking platform, and who all those other I can't remember the goddamn broads. I shouldn't say goddamn broad. It reminds me too much of the goddamn podcast, and they're two totally different things. The goddamn broadcast with Cat 10 Barge and I keep wanting to say Laura Loomer, but that's not her goddamn name. Who's the fucking other reporter girl that is just
Lauren Chen?
No, they're left cancel culture warriors for like the girl works for the Washington Post, I believe.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
I know.
Sweet boys and Daddy Jeff cheers you woo.
Ooh, woo! I thought Ben was the dad. You guys, get your dad a birthday gift.
My two dads.
Oh, ooh! I like that reference. Can I be the little girl? You and Jeff are my two dads. My two dads. They're not gay. They just showed up this way. That's the whole.
This has become a totally different type of stream.
Ben's definitely Paul Reiser. Jeff, you're the cooler other dad, but like not as famous. So you did because Paul Reiser was one of my two dads, right?
Yeah, then he did Mad About You after.
Yeah, the other guy was like the cool dad, but he like never got the big.
You're
career.
saying I'm the Jewy dad?
I'm saying you're you're like the dad that has to hold things together.
I see what you're saying.
Anyway, you're the fucking Jew dad, Ben.
I'm
Nothing
moving on
wrong
from
with
this.
that.
Ben, between the two of us, you're definitely the Jew dad. Greg Evigan. No, so look, one more thing. The one thing I will give about Daryl Dixon is that I feel bad for him, because if he was going in trying to like talk some sense to Tim Pool, I don't think he's really quite experienced what a grift truly is. And there's no way you would ever convince Tim Pool to stop doing what he's doing, because Tim Pool is filthy fucking rich, and what he does makes him filthy fucking rich. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, he was selling Armageddon food buckets and shit. So
Which I think we should start doing. We need to have a $75 perk where every month I send people slop buckets in the mail.
Here's
get people every now and then being like, "You're just jealous of Tim Pool." I'm like, "Bitch, yes I am. What the? Are you fucking real? Yes, of course I am."
Yes.
I'm not jealous.
Birthday, Ben.
I'm not jealous of Tim Pool until I heard that he's got a swim pool. Because I don't have a swim pool. And if you got a swim pool, then I'm jealous of you no matter if you're Tim Pool or anybody.
His compound, he has a swim pool and he has a basement entire skate park. Okay?
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he fucking does.
What?
Yes, he does. His basement underneath his house is a warehouse-sized skate park that he had fucking built. I'm not fucking around. And all of that was paid for by people jacking off furiously to him telling them that there's going to be a fucking civil war. I'm not fucking around, dude. This is real. This is real shit.
I want the grift.
Heck didn't pay out, I guess. I should have leaned into it, man. I
Give me the
should have leaned
grift.
into kickstand.
You should have.
I could have had a skate park.
You could have been having fucking coke orgies with Hayden Cawthorne, with Madison Cawthorne, and fucking.
Let's be honest, I still could.
Yeah. That, for being a guy in a wheelchair, he sure had a powerful thrust.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Beardson and Milo playing Pokemon.
Oh
Okay, so yeah, see, this is a green kill card. I can throw this whole pack in the trash, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not going to. So you go one.
So hang on a second. I want to see something. This supposed trash. I've got a ferret.
Yeah.
Who's feeling fine and can do a tail smash.
Yeah.
It makes
So
its
is this
nest.
him responding to how he told Beardson that he was unrefined because he liked Pokemon instead of classical music?
Yeah, yep.
And so now he's doing a funny with it?
Yes.
To suit its long and skinny body. It's Jaden.
Yeah, it's Jaden.
Oh, there he is. There's Jaden.
Damn.
Yeah, that's something else.
The nest is impossible for other Pokemon to enter. Is your nest impossible for other Pokemon to enter? Probably.
Can I
Oh, sorry.
I need to say something real quick. So like I've met Milo. I know how tall Milo is. I've hung out with him. I actually went out to dinner with Milo Yiannopoulos. Well before I knew that he had those weird views and shit. You can really, really see how much of a fucking manlet Beardson is compared to Milo. This one, like, it really frames it. Milo is my height, and I'm like 5'9.5". I'm very average. Beardson is a tiny fucking dude.
Yeah, he's a fucking bearded manlet. He grew the beard just so people wouldn't mistake him for a delivery boy.
Yeah.
A little paper boy.
It's too tired to be fun tonight. Alright, and then I've got a Steenie.
Yeah.
Who can captivate and smack.
The right is always asking what happened to real men. Here they are playing anime cards.
Yeah.
These aren't real men.
That's true. Yeah, it could be me. I'm a very captivating
As it
guy.
twirls like a dancer. No, this isn't you.
Oh, no.
A sweet smell spreads out around. A sweet smell spreads out around it.
You know, it's when you get into the minutia of all this, it's kind of bad, okay? That's why you didn't.
Milo's totally not gay.
You know, when you show me to my face the reflection of myself, it looks kind of bad. But when I hide the mirror, or when I cover the mirror in tiny white lines and then sniff them off, it's a little easier to deal with.
I want people to understand why I was mocking in the first place. Because I had a feeling they'd have this. Spreads out around it. Anyone who inhales the scent will feel a surge of happiness. Captivate and smack. I kind of feel like that's me, actually. I'm going to take that one. I'm going to be a...
Yeah, you can...
I'm going to be a Steenie.
Yeah, it's all you, man.
People always ask me about...
If I was Beardson right now, I would feel like a total schmuck, and I would have regretted not choosing to play Magic the Gathering cards, the far superior game to Pokemon.
Skitty. It shows its cute side by
It's a
chasing its
skitty.
own tail until it gets dizzy. Baked.
Oh, yeah.
That's Tim. Tim. Okay.
He's a skittish skitty that
Hand
shoots
sage.
people in the face with fucking pepper spray.
It's good at finding berries.
Do you see the title of the stream?
Milo reviews Evangelion.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah.
And gathers them from all over. It's kind enough to share them with friends. There we go. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a nice
That's a nice one. Oh, wait. I've got...
Yeah, Milo looks like he's huge compared to Beardson.
Yeah, because Beardson is a fucking baby manlet with a beard. Evangelion, the creator of Evangelion, made Evangelion because he wanted to see if he could make a fucking stupid GoBot style cartoon that he could be proud of as an adult. That was his point behind making Evangelion.
Shiny, but it's not the back shiny.
Yeah.
Have I accident? Have I got the wrong one?
No.
Okay.
Watching this video, all I can think of is like that scene in Bruno, where Bruno like sticks a champagne bottle in the very tiny man's ass and like pours the champagne. And I feel like Milo wants to do that with Beardson. I really do. I'm just maybe.
It's a shiny one. It's wishy-washy.
Yeah.
Deep sea swirl.
This is a lot like when you talk with a woman about her stupid personal interests just because you want her face in your lap. Milo wants that beard tickling his fucking chunkies.
Yeah.
Individually, they are incredibly weak. It's by gathering them up into schools they're able to confront opponents.
That's a groiper.
It is.
Yeah,
it
it's
is. Wishy-washy. It's not the most flattering name, really, but okay, you got a wishy-washy.
It's not the most flashing name, then.
Oh,
The most
wow.
flattering
What about-
name.
Oh, I thought you said flashing.
No, not the most flattering name. Well, no, groipers are wishy-washy.
Yeah.
That you got a rainbow rare. You got a Centiscorch VMAX.
You got a rainbow rare.
Okay,
I
so
would
that's
be
the first one we're
lit.
gonna-
No!
He was about to tear
He
up the
should have
card.
did it. He
You're
should have
like,
fucking
"No!"
done it. He should have done it. Like, there's no matter how much that card was worth, that would have been priceless.
Yeah.
His reaction.
He should have ripped it in half.
Okay, so this is the first one we're going to...
No! That's probably like $60-70 right there.
Who cares? Rip it. The statement you make by ripping that is far more valuable than 60 or 70 bucks.
Well, I'll give you this Pokemon card if you just give me a sweet little kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's
Yeah, look at Milo. He got his first big pull. Let's go.
Of course I would have opened the rainbow rare.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's the end of that video.
Hello, my name is Jeff Holiday, and today we're going to...
No, god damn it.
We were
Fuck
just talking
you.
about it.
No. I mean, if you want to watch it,
Nah.
you can watch the fucking video. It's
No,
really-
okay.
No, we've watched it before. I just wanted to see your reaction.
Damn it. The thing is too, like, I do get questions every now and then about Kekistan, because like the thing is, so Kekistan happened, obviously, but some people don't know. I was actually interviewed, and I was in a documentary about Kekistan, and I was in a documentary with Jordan Peterson about Kekistan, and the segment that they aired with Jordan Peterson explaining Kekistan is the most incoherent and incorrect fucking thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. He totally fucked it up, had no idea what he was talking about. These Keki boys worshiping the god of fucking frogs, blah, 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 blah. Just absolute dog shit. But people ask me, like, do you feel bad about Kekistan? I'm like, no. I tried to save a meme, and I failed. And I created a hate movement on accident. My bad.
Huh?
But also, here's the thing, though. I made Pepe so fucking cringe that the alt-right abandoned it and made groipers. So you're welcome. You're welcome. I did that, and I'm okay with that. It's fine.
He just started a little hate movement. That's all.
I open that every time I meet somebody new. I'm like, hi, I'm Jeff. Nice to meet you. Accidentally started a hate movement. Please don't hold that against me.
It's a good way to position it.
I've actually literally done that. It works out pretty good, though.
I can't say I ever accidentally started a hate movement.
You're only purposeful in everything you do.
Goddamn right I was.
Damn it. It's weird looking back on that too. That was like what, 4 years ago, and I feel like I've aged like 20 years since
That's how
then.
I feel.
Yeah, it's
the last
rough,
several
man.
years have been too much. Far
Yeah.
too much.
That's why daddy drinks.
Yeah, everyone give the stream a like. Also help us reach our goal. Link in the description for Streamlabs. Streamlabs will help us meet our goal. We appreciate super chats, but that doesn't go towards the goal, and Google keeps a percentage of that. So you might want to use Streamlabs instead. You can send it to us and help us meet our goal. $5 TTS.
$600. I'm gonna take my shirt off.
$600. Jeff will be shirtless. How
topless? And we're gonna have a tickle party.
Yeah, tickle party.
I'm gonna tickle myself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think that's possible to like tickle yourself to laughter. But
yeah.
Ben, do you want to take the $700 goal or the $800 goal?
What do you mean?
For shirts off.
Oh, I'll do.
We have to. If he's going at 6, then one of us has to go at 7.
I'll do 7,
and then I'll take my shirt off at 8.
All right. Yeah, that's cool.
There you go, guys. Shirts off party.
Also, join our Patreon because we got a lot of cool stuff coming up here. $5 will get you 2 private shows plus the back catalog of all of our private shows monthly. $10 gets you 2 monthly movie reviews, a classic one and a new one.
Birthday, Ben, you
Thank
sexy
you.
bitch.
Also, the post show. There's a huge there's like 300 post shows in the archive. So it goes back far. Some of them are like 30 minutes, but there are some old ones that are like hours long. There's one with Adam from YMS, and he was on for. We had like a 5-hour post show. It was like longer than the regular show.
It was a 5-hour post show. I was trying not to leave because it was the night that I was supposed to go to Onision's house, and there was a whole bunch of
to have the bad conversation, right?
Yeah, it was the weekend that Sarah outed him.
Yeah.
And I sat there for 5 hours with Adam because the show wasn't ending. I was like, I'm not going to be the one to end this show.
Okay.
Because when this show
That's
ends,
why I kept going.
I got to go. And then it ended, and I was like,
Yeah. We're gonna be doing something when I get back from Belize. I'm leaving for my first vacation in like 5 years or something like that to Belize in a week. But when I get back, we're doing something, Ben. Is that gonna be like a premium content, or is it just gonna be regular?
Yeah, I put the last one up on DP on demand. There's a link in the description for that too. DP on demand.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna watch one of the Egghead family movies. I'm not sure which one yet. It might be Canyon Trail.
Happy birthday, Ben B. Ben B. Ben. Yeah. Not looking a day older than half of Cobra's age. God bless.
Nice. So I hope we do the next one in this series. But for some context, me, Ben, and Adam from YMS, and Billy. Did you watch it with us, Billy?
No, he didn't. He refuses to watch these movies.
Yeah, I won't watch them ever again.
We watched and gave commentary on Egghead's Canyon Trail cowboy movies. I love them.
See?
I fucking love them. And they're fantastic. But we've done one already. It is on DP on demand, and then we're going to be doing a second one here pretty soon, which is going to be a lot.
Yeah.
So,
yes, that's going to be an interesting time. So I'm guessing both of you guys saw the Doctor Strange movie, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I guess I did.
Yeah, so I'm gonna spoil it for everyone right now. Han Solo dies.
That's not true. He comes back at the end. You have to stay through the credits.
You just spoiled it.
Shit.
He's killed by Dumbledore. I don't know.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange 2 was a fantastic film.
I knew you were gonna like
Everybody
it.
should go and watch it. It's powerful. It's the perfect Mother's Day movie. It's beautiful.
It's a perfect Mother's Day movie.
It's the perfect Mother's Day movie.
Shit. Yeah, I can't really say anything about that without giving anything away.
What's your opinion of it without giving too much away?
Okay, so I'm gonna try and give a spoiler for your review. This is my belief. My belief, because I love Sam Raimi. I'm a huge Sam Raimi fan. Way more than I'm a Marvel fan, because I'm a bigger Marvel comic fan. Then I'm a Sam Raimi movie fan. Then I'm a Marvel movie fan below that. So I love Sam Raimi, and I feel like he can do no wrong. And I didn't like this movie. And I read that they made him cut 40 fucking minutes of footage out of this movie. And I think that maybe when the director cut comes out, which I hope it does, I might actually really kind of like this movie. But I have this problem where when I watch a movie, I think about what's happening. And then I end up usually hating the movie because it doesn't make any fucking sense. Because there are just like huge plot holes. And I can't just be like, yay, it's pretty and it's characters that I care about and they're doing really cool things. I can't just do that. Like I want things to make sense, and this movie didn't make any fucking sense.
Do you think you didn't just miss the parts of the movie that made sense, and then?
No, because you mentioned that on Twitter, and I have a rebuttal to that, which is there's a motivation for why a character might do something, right? And it's a good point that you made. It's a good point that maybe this thing like corrupted this person. My point is that this character is very smart. Very smart.
Yes.
And everybody who has done this thing that they do has gone insane and tried to kill everyone. And she's like, well, it won't happen to me, so YOLO, because the script needs me to just do it. And I just don't agree with it. I think that's insult to the character.
Have you watched the TV shows leading up to this?
WandaVision, yeah, and that's what makes it worse. That's what makes it totally worse. WandaVision is an incredible series, except for Agatha. I really didn't like Agatha. But like Elizabeth Olsen, Scarlet Witch, like I loved that shit. I thought it was fucking great, and her character development is
I haven't
so
seen
good.
it yet. Jeff, are you starting #release the Rami cut?
Release the Rami cut.
If it doesn't come out and never does, then I'm just going to be pissed off for the rest of my life. And that's okay too, because I like being angry. I'm kind of like Orson Welles like that.
See, I don't think Sam Raimi I don't think the movie was ruined. I think maybe if they cut stuff, they probably cut some of the stuff that Sam Raimi would have done more for like his style, but I feel like his style got in there in a lot of places. There was certain parts of this movie where it really felt like I was watching like one of his horror scenes like play out.
Something that yeah. No, I agree. The style of it was fantastic. The way in which like he could use the camera twisting, like Sam Raimi makes amazing movies. They're visually engaging and unique. They're unique.
Yeah, and that's why even a low-budget movie like Evil Dead is a classic.
We're really not spoiling anything, by the way, for people that are worried about spoilers.
No, we're not talking about the story.
We're not spoiling. There's certain things that if you have watched any of the trailers, you're probably going to be able to put together what we're saying just by the trailers. But it's obvious from the trailers alone, really. Like there's an idea. What Jeff has is he feels like the motivation didn't add up for what one of the characters did, and I feel like it very much did. And we might have to have this conversation again in a week or two.
Like when enough people have seen it, and like it won't matter if like spoiling or anything like that. But I mean, like it's this point in specific is just a disagreement about. I don't think that the choices that were made were actually valid, and I don't feel like the character was respected. And you are satisfied with that. But my caveat to that is, it was Cinco de Mayo, and I was very fucking drunk.
Yeah,
like astoundingly drunk. But I don't think I was wrong either. I don't think I was wrong either. So
He was just angry.
I feel. Well, I mean, like my default mode is that I think a movie is going to be a problem. I don't have a lot of faith in movies usually.
So, Billy, is there a bad MCU movie?
Yeah, there's bad ones.
Which one?
It depends on what your definition of MCU
one's the worst
movie
in
is.
your opinion?
Are you talking about just the ones that are in this timeline, the MCU since like Iron Man on? Or-
Yes.
I think Iron Man 2 wasn't that strong. I think some of the early Thor movies were a little weak. I'm not a huge fan of Captain America First Avenger, the Incredible Hulk movie that came out under Universal, which is still in this circle. They were kind of finding their footing, and they didn't realize where they were going to go. They led into the Avengers movie. Then the second Avengers film was kind of weak. I think it had some good parts. I think as the Marvel films came on, there have been some more misses than hits, but they found their formula, and they have the formula that ties all the movies together, and there's a basic necessity every director that takes the movies on has to follow, because they're creating more of a timeline of films. But when the director gets that timeline and hits those points that are important to the string of films, they're able to do things with the movie that makes it theirs. And I think Sam Raimi made it his while staying true to the Marvel timeline. And I thought the Eternals, it wasn't my favorite, but I didn't think it was bad.
Okay, now we're gonna fight.
Well, yeah, we can fight about the Eternals all we want. I think that the Eternals played a very important part in the timeline, and I think that Shang-Chi was really well done, and its movie wasn't my favorite, but I felt like it was good. I enjoyed it. I was happy to see Shang-Chi debut. I'm a big fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that they're some of my favorite Marvel films. But I don't go to Marvel looking for the same things I look for in like non-comic book movies, and it astounds me how DC continues to drop the ball when they have
Batman.
When they have all these characters, and when they try and copy Marvel, they drop the ball, and when they try and do their own thing, they either copy. It's like with the Joker, with the Batman, you copy a multiple other successful good movies, but put a cape filter over it. It's like when I watched the Batman, I was like, oh, I'm watching Seven. I'm watching Seven with a fucking Batman Snapchat filter over it. When I'm watching the Joker, I'm like, oh, I'm watching the King of Comedy. I'm watching a Scorsese film with a fucking Joker Snapchat filter over it.
Yeah. They put Snapchat filters on things. I wanted to mention something really quick because I saw it in the chat. Someone said talk about Picard, the season finale of Picard. All I want to mention is I thought it was trash, and I thought it was gonna ruin everything until they brought back my favorite character, Wesley Crusher.
Wait, can we? Just let me finish with Billy before we get to Picard. Let me finish with Billy.
Okay.
Fucking God, Jesus Christ!
They brought back the man, Wesley Crusher. He's a traveler, by the way.
He's the best.
He's a traveler.
So I want to say first and foremost, I'm really happy, Billy, though, because usually when I talk with people about like what their least favorite Marvel movies are, a common one people say is Iron Man 3, and you didn't say Iron Man 3 was a bad.
You said 2.
Iron Man 3 was great.
I fucking love Iron Man 3. It's my favorite out of the fucking 3. I love Iron Man 3.
Was that the one with the Mandarin?
Iron Man 3 is the best out of the 3 Iron Man movies. Yeah, it's got the Mandarin. It's directed by Shane Black, who makes Shane Black makes great movies.
Well, except for the latest Predator, that was not a good movie.
I didn't see it. Yeah.
Don't. It's all about them needing to steal our autism. It's really fucking bad and dumb, but whatever. I don't know what happened with that. It's very strange. But Shane Black is legendary, and I thought that movie was fucking great. I agree. Like Avengers 2 was absolute trash. The original Thor movies, the first 2 were not strong. I will disagree though. I think Eternals was bad. And even though, like, if you go to my third channel, World of Holiday, I have a review of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and it's labeled Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness sucked. That's for clicks. That's for clicks. I don't actually know if it sucks or not. I will say there's one reason why I am because I feel like Wanda got done dirty. But there's one reason why I really, really, really always will hate that fucking movie. There is a group, I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a group of heroes. It's been written in Marvel Comics for a while now, and they're some of my favorite, and they show up in this movie, and I feel like they got done super fucking dirty too. And you know who I'm talking about.
In the in the Doctor Strange movie? Not in
The Doctor
Eternals,
Strange
right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, of course, of course.
And I'm fucking mad about it. I'm mad about it. We don't really get to see enough of them. We don't get to they don't have any purpose except for like just as an example of how powerful and badass this thing is. So these characters in.
They have
And
a
then
little more purpose than that, I think, but I understand your anger and frustration. And I think if you were drunk and angry, it would be really hard to turn that ship around. So I can understand where you're coming from. I'd like to have a deeper conversation. Obviously, the weekend the movie came out is not the time to go deep into everything.
Sure.
I do want to talk more about. And everybody who says they like the Joker, here's the thing: I like the Joker, but that's because a Scorsese movie with a fucking Joker Snapchat filter on it is still a Scorsese movie, right? Like it's still a good movie. It's just like it's not this great cinema other than the fact that it was emulating great simula. It's great cinema. Such a word.
Yeah, so we should probably move on to something else. I will say, though, Picard nailed it by bringing back Wesley Crusher.
He's the man.
As the Traveler.
I love Wes Crush.
I'm glad we're not going to spend the next 20 minutes of me and Ben yelling at each other about Picard. Let's watch something else. Let's do something.
Simula.
Maybe we'll revisit that towards the end.
Simula is just cinema and stimulation mixed together. I immediately created a brand new word for us to use for the next 50 fucking years as Earthlings.
Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear.
Clee disappear.
I watched The Batman in theaters 4 fucking times, and I did not like it.
No more cape shit. Fuck this cape shit. Turn it down.
Yeah.
Here's King Cobra JFS upset with IP2.
Oh no.
He claims that they made it look like he had a bag of cocaine.
That's a bad thing.
What up, fellow YouTubers? It's your boy KingCobraJFS. We're live with another video.
Huh? Have you met Christian?
So, I was on an IP2 stream. Now, I had a bag of pipe tobacco.
Is that Coke?
Yes, I do believe
Can
it
we
is.
do it? Can we do a little poll in the chat? Can we ask the chat if Amber Heard had the Coke, if King Cobra had the Coke, or if they both had the Coke?
Did King Cobra give Amber Heard her Coke for the Johnny Depp
Oh,
trial?
shit.
And also, I've done a lot of cocaine, and that looks like cocaine to me.
Wow.
Yeah, honestly, that looks like you holding a bag of cocaine to me in like an alternate world.
What is the poll now? Like what?
Did Amber Heard have the cocaine?
Okay.
Did Cobes have the cocaine?
Okay.
Or do they both have the cocaine?
Cocaine.
Okay.
But the idea that he's Amber Heard's dealer makes a lot of sense.
Tobacco.
That could be why
I
she had a
stepped off
turd in her
camera
bed.
to go outside to smoke like I'm supposed to, and lo and behold, the IP2 assholes photoshopped my bag of pipe tobacco to look like something else.
Huh?
I like the idea that Cobes can even afford a bag of cocaine like that.
Right.
If I see Cobes the bag of cocaine like that, I'm like, oh, he fucking killed a drug dealer. That's most definitely what happened, Tubes.
would totally do cocaine with JFS. I totally would, yeah.
Blowing up my text messages saying they're gonna tell my dad all this other crap.
You tell my
I'm here to set
I would
the
do
record
coke
straight.
whores with
If you
King
watch
Cobra,
that video I just posted
but I wouldn't
in
trust
chat
Wyoming
land, you'll
cocaine
see
in
me
my
on video
nostril.
holding up a bag of pipe tobacco. These trolls are full of shit. No, like I don't do drugs like that, man. That's fucked. Like if you know IP2, he has a lot of people that are toxic in his or her environment, and they troll people for the fuck of it just because they can, and it's pretty pathetic.
I think Cobes doesn't do cocaine because his neurotypical brain doesn't react the way that people who do cocaine react to it.
Yeah.
He probably did cocaine one time, like, this is not that great, give me alcohol.
He loves his alcohol.
He wants his depressants.
Yeah.
Smooth move, dickhead. You just like shut the fuck up.
Huh?
Like how fucking pathetic does your life have to be that you sit there and troll people with autism? You know?
He always pulls
Sitting
the
there saying they're
autism
gonna
card.
call the cops on me and shit. Dog, the police watch my videos.
The police,
Okay?
the police
dude,
see me in
that's
public
fucked.
and say, that's
Like,
most
y'all took
definitely
the
what's
bag
up,
of pipe
Tubes. You smell
tobacco
good.
that I had
You
in my
smell good. It's
hands,
that pheromone
photoshopped
soap.
it to look like some other shit. And legit, it's stupid.
Doom, 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 doom.
The trolls own you every time, you wet brain. And now he's going to ban them.
Actually, I own them. Otherwise, they wouldn't fucking do that shit. No, you know what? Fuck the trolls, man. They're a bunch of sad, miserable little fuckheads.
Ah.
No, it's ridiculous, dude. Fuck off. I get invited onto a stream thinking to myself, oh yeah, sure, this will be great. Promote my wand business. Get some more Etsy customers.
His wand business. Because he makes...
wand?
Yeah, he makes like magic wands and shit.
I come in there just saying, hey, look, don't pick on Gucci's. She's autistic.
Yeah, don't pick on Gucci's.
He said she's autistic. I don't think she is. I think she's just drunk all the time.
With Gucci's, she might be. She might be like 7 other things too, though.
Stop. And then I hung around for the conversation for a bit and I left. Simple as that. Now they took the bag of pipe tobacco that I had and photoshopped the white label and blurred out all the fucking pipe tobacco and darkened the image.
Why
up.
is he holding this bag of cocaine up in front of us on his video and trying to tell us it's not cocaine?
So we can see that it's cocaine.
Yeah, he's really over here humble bragging about his cocaine. Yeah, sure, Cobes, you have like $1,000 worth of cocaine. We get it.
He's got even more stash under his bed? What?
What?
I can't believe... What? You're running a cocaine ring?
He's been human trafficking drug mules from Mexico.
You're the
They shit
cocaine-
out cocaine balloon bags on his fucking chair, and that's why the chair's so dirty, because it's covered with coke mule cocaine shit?
He's the Casper cocaine czar.
No.
Yes.
That
Yes.
explains the expensive bag of cocaine he was just brandishing
Yup.
on stream.
Holy shit.
Kinds of shit.
We can theorize about Cobes Coke. Just don't tell Cobes' dad, okay? Just don't keep it on the down low.
His dad will make him stop streaming.
Yeah, can we stop calling it Cobes Coke and just call it what it is, Cobes Cane?
Cobes Cane.
The Reddit
Okay.
trolls have gone too far, to be honest. Now, when you're sitting there on Reddit trying to get
Oh,
Cobra
fuck.
in trouble with
That
the
makes
law,
sense. Sean in the background, the dummy Sean Saunders in the background, is his Coke mule. He pumps his little dummy ass full of cocaine, gets him over the border, and then makes Sean shit out cocaine. If you guys have any pictures of that, let us know. Send them into the DP image gallery. If you
Over
have
the
pictures,
border.
pictures
Over the border
Sean
of
Saunders.
what?
offers some shit he doesn't do. It's just like, you're fucking retarded.
The Casper
Fucking with a
cocaine
30-year-old
kingpin.
It does
autistic.
suck that DC makes worse movies even though they have better characters. Also have Birth Keck.
You know, better characters is subjective. I would say DC has iconic characters that are from the golden age of superhero comic books.
I think the real reason the two companies make drastically different styles of movies is Kevin Feige. He's been on he's been on set through Spider-Man and everything, and he's actually likes comic books and likes the storytelling element. And from everything I've heard about the people who run DC, they don't like comic books, and they run it as if they are a movie company, and they're going into these movies like, no, you got to have this to sell. You got to have this to sell. You got to have Gene Hackman. You got to have fucking the Eisner kid. He's so good.
You do realize that the cast
legit. Fuck, we're gonna get into Cape shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm like, I'm
$10 dono.
Real super fast. All-Star Superman, Batman Hush, Batman Killing Joke. There are so many numerous, like, Darkest Night for Green Lantern. There are fucking awesome stories that are in DC, and they just don't make movies about them, and instead they just make endless trash. And I think that's what the problem is.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Casper Police Department watches my videos. Okay? You keep it up, and eventually you're going to dig yourself into a fucking hole you can't crawl out of. And you have no one to blame but yourself.
$48 until shirtless Jeff. $48 until shirtless Jeff.
Fuck with
If
the Cobra.
Cobra did cocaine, he would pour Mountain Dew
No,
on
it's
it
like-
first.
Oh my God.
Oh, could you imagine that?
We're doing mountains of cocaine tubes, Mountain Dews of cocaine. Those are the Mountain Dews and the Mountain Don'ts of cocaine use, by the way.
What have I done to people?
You don't need neon booger sugar.
Look how mad he is.
In all seriousness, nothing. Except go on YouTube and be like, hey, it's your boy Cobra doing his thing, smoking some pipe tobacco, making wands. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's
True.
retarded. I should be in bed right now. It's like 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. Like, okay, I smoke pot for my autism. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
I don't know if that's an approved drug for autism to
But-
like help with symptoms.
He does everything for his autism. He make one for autism. He ride bike for autism.
When the weather's permittable.
Yeah.
I at the bottom it says, "Is meth as good as they say?" Only if it's good meth.
What to say? Meth is not that good. Meth is dirty.
Fuck with hard shit like that, you know?
Okay.
And then, like, it's not even trolling. You're just trying to get people arrested. And that's stupid. You wouldn't like it. Not seriously. How would you feel if you were in my shoes? You would
Happy B-Day, Ben Pie.
Thank you. Yes.
You know, it's like you don't realize how I realize how the right people watch my videos, and when they see this crap, even people I don't know have watched my videos, and when you see this crap, they're like, "Fucking Cobra's trolls, dude. These people are fucking losers."
Yeah.
That's exactly what I think.
No, I'm not drunk. I'm actually quite sober, to be honest.
Actually, I believe him here because normally he is super trashed.
I drink all day. I had 2 beers yesterday. That was it. Oh, is this the bag you want to? Yes. This is the very same bag that I had in the stream. Look at that. You hold it up. Oh, that's pretty easy to
Why does he
Photoshop.
keep brandishing his Coke? What the fuck, Cobes? Put this shit away. You're on tubes.
Every time I see his bag of Coke, my dick gets hard. God damn it.
That's most definitely white stuff.
If you open it up, look. It's Kentucky Brown.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit. And when I
You're
held
smoking-
up to the camera like that, they photoshopped it.
That
They were just
pure
like,
white,
"Oh, I'm
that
gonna fuck
China
with
white."
Cobra. How dare he try to promote his business? Fuck that autistic. It's like, fuck you, dude.
Why does he keep doing this?
It's not
You know, I held the
cocaine.
bag up like this, and they photoshopped the white label, blurred it.
Look, you would be cooler if you were doing cocaine. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. You know, like
You'd be broker.
I would, yeah, that's true. And I love Cobes. I think Cobes is fucking great. He's like one of my favorite crazy people. But I gotta be honest, man. Like no, that thing that might actually make me seem like kind of a stud and a rock star. That's not me, man. That's not the power move, bro. That's not.
Jeff, could you get a hat like that and an Ozzy Osbourne shirt and use one of your neckerchiefs to do a King Cobra stream?
Liquid Cobes.
Can we green screen his background?
Yes.
And then have you sit in that chair and you do like make Cobes style cocaine where you get the pure white and then you start cutting it with fucking Mountain
Tobacco
Dew.
situation.
Yes.
That'd be so fucking good. That'd be
That would
so
be
good. Chili cheese.
Even in this video, like there's a shot where he's not in the chair.
Yeah.
Super easy fucking do that. Oh
Yep.
my god.
And
Super easy.
You put like a little table in front of you and just make that fucking cocaine.
Be Liquid Cobes.
got-
that
I
should
got-
be the name of your channel.
I got this pure cocaine from Colombia, flown into Wyoming through Sean Saunders' butt, but it's not good yet. You really got to put some Doritos in it.
This is how you get your kicks on the internet. You sit there and harass them.
He probably snorted Dorito dust before. You think?
Yeah, I've snorted some shit.
Autistic.
Oh, Jeff.
Hey.
Daddy Jeff also happy B-Day Ben and
Thank
Billy.
you, thank you,
Hello,
thank you.
Papa.
It's beyond
He smoked Doritos?
pathetic.
That's fucking gross.
Oh, looky there. I got $14.44 in my PayPal.
Time to order some
Thank you to whoever
Budweiser.
sent that. None of the liquor, none
He
of the
gets
liquor
Bud
stores
Light.
in town are open at the moment. And you know what? I got a lot of cops in this town who are actually a fan of my videos. In fact, the Casper Police Department supports your boy, and I support what they do. You know.
Hell yeah.
So you're stupid for fucking with me. I want to fucking hit up that.
He's all like,
liquor store when I get up and when it's open and get me some beer.
Beer.
Nice cold beer on a Sunday. Here's the thing of it. You want to have that KingCobraJFS subreddit, then you got to behave yourselves. Okay, don't be posting naked pictures of me on there. Don't be photoshopping dumb, stupid shit trying to get me.
he's leaked his nudes. That's why that's happening.
Did he really?
Pretty sure.
in trouble with the
Have you seen
law.
No.
I saw a video of him in a neon Speedo and his pecker was like erect under the speed. That was pretty much enough. After that, I didn't need to see anything more of King Cobra.
You want to post dumb memes about me? Fine. And if my fans were to like mass flag the goddamn subreddit for the shit they've done to me over the years, it could get taken down theoretically.
Whoa.
Fuck the trolls, dude. They're a bunch of cock-sucking assholes. I'll catch you later.
I'll catch you later.
Assholes.
That's most definitely cocaine tubes.
How much does it cost to get a legit King Cobra wand?
They're called Cobra Craft wands. Actually, I did buy that comic book, by
You
the way.
did?
Yeah.
Some good looking stuff.
Cobra Craft wands. Okay, he's got an Etsy shop, but he doesn't have anything listed right now.
I guess when they go up, they sell really quick. Farting Hard says wands are about $40 to $50 these days. They're a different craft of wand. He's got the lathe now.
Okay. Yeah, I do the Wingnut Roundup. Like I made a random ass comment about somebody. This one person had a wand, and they were like waving it over somebody, and they like had this like powerful spirit orgasm. And I was like, motherfucker, I need a wand. And people just started mailing me wands. So now I have a collection of wands.
Like Harry Potter wands and shit, too?
Yes. And they're really fucking well made. They're gorgeous. They're really fucking cool. Like pieces of wood, like lathed wood that people made. And I'm super into it. But now I want a King Cobra wand too.
Check this out. I have both the digital and I have the print copy on its way. But there's a King Cobra comic book.
Yeah, boy.
That, came out.
That's gonna be
because we're gonna review it on a post show, an up and coming post show coming up here.
That's most definitely what's up, tubes.
Yeah, he's crying and he's got an onion on his head.
Onions make you cry.
True.
Yeah,
I cry.
Did you hear about Andy Dick is an RV streamer now? Did you know that, Jeff?
I heard. Yeah, I fucking heard.
Here's a clip.
Fucking hate Dick so much. Holy shit.
Here's a clip of him telling a Chris Farley story. Is it Blade? Yeah.
Anonymous sent $3. There is a funny story Artie Lang told about you on Howard Stern with Norm that you entered the bathroom with Chris Farley. There were either two outcomes, you doing coke with him or sucking him off. What did you do with Chris Farley?
I put the coke on his dick, did a line off his dick, and then sucked him off. No, I don't remember, that was like 25 years ago, but if we went in the bathroom together, especially around 25 years ago, definitely we were doing cocaine. But now I don't. The only fat person I suck off is this one here.
Why? Okay, look, hang on. Look, okay. Sure, it's cute. It's kind of amusing, but why in the fuck is like in real life RV streamers like carting around this geriatric fucking Uggo troll? What the fuck? Why is he on this RV?
Because he gets a lot of attention.
Fan since
He's
2014.
like 78
Only
fucking
caught
years
the show
old.
Live like Wise. Happy birthday, Nip.
Thank you. Wow, we're getting there. We're getting so close. $5 TTS on.
Is the reason why Blade is even in this fucking RV at this point is just to be able to change his fucking old man Pampers? I swear to fucking Christ. Why have Andy Dick on there?
Because he gets a lot of attention, and he's like the golden goose. Whoever has him, they get all the donos.
Yeah, Andy Dick has been falling from grace since
News Radio ended.
Yeah. And he's been falling so far and so hard, and he keeps getting these moments to come back. I think Judd Apatow gave him a push, 5 years ago. He fucked it up beyond everything, and he's been couch surfing for years. He hasn't had any sort of like regularity of work or anything, and now he's in the IRL RV because this is the best stage that will take him.
This is like elder abuse at this point. Like Andy Dick.
Oh my God.
Oh, fucking God.
Like Andy Dick was at this other guy's place. The guy's name is Wappy. He's a fucking psycho. We had him on the show once. He's a fucking psycho. He kept Andy Dick sleeping on a cot in like his kitchen. And held people at gunpoint when they came and tried to get him to leave because he's laying golden eggs.
Coming at the 2-hour mark to a shirtless Jeff while Andy Dick talks about doing coke off Chris Farley's PP.
Yep.
What a strange birthday you have, Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Neb.
I'm Meatball.
This is one of the fucking craziest ones that somebody made me. It looks like a lightning strike, and I think they did that with like a wood burning kit. It's fucking dope, man.
Is that a sounding rod?
It has not been down my pee hole, but it might have been up my ass. I don't know. Yeah. No.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
You know how to do it. I want me to show you my PayPal.
Yeah, 1 second.
Want me to show you my PayPal? What are they doing? They sending each other coke?
They're sending each other something.
Is King Cobra getting in on this fucking coke deal here?
Fucking Christ, man. You know what I want to see. This is what I really want to see. I want to see Andy Dick on an RV stream like this, and he gets into an argument with one of the other dudes in the RV stream about like the disbursement of the fucking super berries because he can't quite get enough money together to get a bag, you know? And like they get into a fucking quarrel, a fight, and then some dude has to
Streamlabs with its Nebraska nonsense.
I'm glad you broke that up. I don't actually want to finish what I was going to say.
This is the best thing for Andy Dick right now. If he's lucky, one of these clips will go viral and America will be like, God, Andy Dick really fell off, and somebody else will feel bad for him and give him another opportunity. Because this is right now, Andy Dick has fallen so far that only Adam Carolla and TMZ care to talk about, that he's living in a fucking RV as a homeless man dealing with alcoholics and all this other crazy shit.
I remember before this, he was on Elisa Jordana's show once a week, super wasted every time, flirting with Onision. He flirted with, because Onision was on their show one time, and Andy Dick was flirting with him. It was interesting.
Andy Dick wanted to power fucking Onision's butthole. He wanted to like that.
And then
son of a
Trumpster
bitch.
Bob shows up. It's a weird combination. Let's see what this is. Oh God, it's Minnie Manson.
This is like if a real life garbage pail kid of Onision walked off the card and came into our fucking life. Oh fuck! I'm gonna get nightmares.
He's gonna chew on your ankles.
Oh please no.
It's like Course Midget and Spooky Max had a kid with each other. We watched the first video we watched of Minnie Manson. He was like making out with a picture of Marilyn Manson on his wall, like slicking it and shit. It was gross.
This is very unsettling.
It's from my favorite movie, Phantasm, by Don Coscarelli, my favorite director. Hope you enjoyed that. My new zither here. Pelopalochka. Had a show.
Billy, this gremlin comes out from under your bed to nib your toes.
Yeah,
that's not true. No.
Yeah, he's gonna smile at you exactly like this.
That's
Burn
not
this
true.
image. Look at this, Billy. Look
I'm
at
not
it.
gonna look. I'm not
him
looking
in
at the
the
screen.
eyes.
I'm not
look
looking at the screen.
him in the eyes.
I'm not looking at the screen. I can't do it.
Look him in the eyes.
I can't do it. I cannot-
Everyone,
I will
everyone,
not do it.
screen cap this and tweet it
I
at
won't
Billy.
do it. I won't do it.
Tweet it at him.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
You'll end up seeing it
I won't
eventually.
look. I won't look.
Right here, everybody.
I'm not looking.
Screen cap that.
I'm not looking.
Yep.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Here's Howard Stern getting mad about the Supreme Court thing that got leaked.
Abortion and come out. How women vote for this agenda is beyond me. Who the hell wants to carry a baby that you do not want? And again, the people who carry these babies who don't want them don't raise these kids, and then we're stuck with them. Society is stuck with them.
Because there's a lot of women who are conditioned to like want babies, and their only purpose in life is to make babies. That's what they grow up dreaming of, getting married and making babies. It's a big chunk of women are like, how could you ever kill a baby? I want 12 of them.
People who are anti-abortion, they don't give to charity. They don't raise these kids. I don't know who they think is going to raise them. But, you saw men. If men got pregnant, it would be a different story. No man would want to be raped and then have to carry his rapist's baby. Men were ready to tear this country down because we asked them to wear a mask, let alone have some baby they don't want. But, okay, how did we get to this point? The electoral...
People will end up, if certain states make abortion illegal, people will go on like road trips to have abortions. It'll be weird.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna happen. I mean, there's already like political action groups and shit to like help finance.
There's going to be abortion buses. They're going to bus. They'll be like, all aboard the abortion bus.
I don't think it's going to be abortion buses. I think we're going to have sugar daddy websites that are just going to be abortion daddy websites. They're going to pay to have you come out, blow them, and they'll pay for your abortion in their fucking abortion-laden city. Or women could just do what they do and get their morning after pills off Amazon for $10. They have a 2-year shelf life. You can get some pills when you get a load blown in you. Just take the pill.
Well,
Like, you know
Colin
what?
said-
Here, eat this pill.
And I guess this was set up back in the good old days because they wanted everyone to have some kind of representation. But here's what happened. 3 million voters were the majority who voted for Hillary Clinton, but they ended up with Trump. We got a minority president who held views that were the minority of this country. So much so that he lost by 3 million votes and he became president.
I mean, him being able to get that many Supreme Court justices in only one term is his biggest accomplishment as far as
Yeah, that's true.
the people on his side are
It
concerned.
was a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, for their agenda. This has been part of their agenda my entire life.
One thing we
I'd-
should.
One of them is entirely because McConnell managed to like successfully block what was it, Merrick Garland?
Yeah, and then they blocked Merrick Garland from Obama, and then sped in one at the end for Trump that was even closer to Trump leaving than Obama was. They
I
played
know.
both sides of that fucking sandwich.
Because Democrats are totally fucking toothless. They're useless fucking slimoids. They have no fucking value at all.
Or maybe they're working hand in hand for the same agenda. I don't know, but I will say this. It's a sweet boy thing for Howard Stern to be talking about all these cool abortions. It's time to stop abortions. I think when you were a person trying to stop abortions, you would say, if you have abortion, you're a murderer, you're a killer, you're a murderer. So we have to flip it the other way now. If you want babies to be born, you're a pedophile. You're a
Oh my
pedo.
god! Oh my god! Oh my
You're a
god! Oh my god!
Pleto.
Okay.
We got to go
And then
this
he
same energy.
The
Equal
country a
yet
favor and
opposite.
found
That's
the
how we
most
combat
radical
this.
Supreme Court justices who all agreed that abortion was wrong. They've been on some sort of secret list, that not so secret list. So we ended up with this scenario, and we also ended up with it when again, Obama didn't get to pick a Supreme Court justice. So okay, so now we have a minority.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Like, I don't know.
Viewpoint in this country running the country. If it was the majority viewpoint, all right, you put up with it. But it's the minority viewpoint. Now, how much more are we going to take? How much more of this bullshit that some hillbilly in South Dakota gets a more important vote because he lives in South Dakota? Let me tell you something. Here's what I say. All unwanted children should be allowed to live at the Supreme Court building with those justices, and they should raise every one of those babies. That crackpot Clarence Thomas and that wife and all of them. They can raise these babies that they want.
Yeah, okay,
Billy
okay.
has been on a roll lately.
Based is as fuck. Like no, like I'm kind of in on this idea.
Yeah.
The one thing that's been driving me fucking crazy for a long ass time, like a super long ass fucking time, is the immortal words of George Carlin, which is conservatives and pro-life people. They really care about the baby until the baby is born, and then fuck that fucking kid until they're of age that they can join the military. It's not actually a pro-life fucking platform at all. It really isn't. They don't give a shit about people having a good life. They don't. They just care about feeding. Well, it's not even like, you could say like it's a religious thing, like Catholicism or Protestantism. Like we can't just abort babies. But
the
that's
dumb thing
not
about Catholicism is that Catholics are also against birth control. So they're against taking measures to prevent children from being born, and then
even needing an abortion. But it's not about that. Like, the pro-life platform is not actually about being pro-life. It is entirely about an emotional response to something and a masturbatory response to it. Like, there's nothing that's actually coherent in the fucking argument that makes any sense at all. You can say, like, well, okay, you want less abortion, so let's have better sex education. Well, no, we can't do that. That's immoral. That's degenerate. We can't do that. Okay, well, how about easy access to contraception? Well, no, we can't really do that either. Like, the book says this and the book says that. The book, it doesn't matter. There in the Bible, and I think it's in Numbers. There is a path. There's a spell that God gives to the people to perform an abortion.
Yeah.
There is a spell for abortion.
Yep.
If
the Bible given by the Christian God. Abortion is not against Christianity. It's not against the Christian God. It never has been.
If you were unfaithful, the murky water will kill that baby. It will miscarry. But if you were faithful, the murky water will just have you piss out a little bit of fucking fun time soda. It's good. Drink it. Water to wine.
Or you will be pure. Yes, absolutely. And they don't. That's not what they care about. They don't care about that. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about, one, emotionally jacking off, and two, about facilitating and maintaining and consolidating a base of political power. That's what it means. It has nothing else to do with it. All of this like pandering and fucking yibber jabbering about, all the kids, think about the kids. They don't care. They don't fucking care about kids. They never have. They never will. They don't. It's bullshit. So I'm with Howard on this shit, man. Like, you know, if you're gonna fucking do this shit, then any
They
kid
don't
that needs
want to import cheap brown labor anymore and have a baby boom of unwanted, uneducated, poor whites who will also shore up the voting base.
It's
you didn't say hi to me earlier, Billy. WTF?
Hi, Aaron G. I thought I said hi to you earlier. WTF? How did I not say hi to you, Aaron G? Hi, Aaron G. Hi.
Conservatives claim to be pro-life but also support drone strikes killing women and children.
Sure, well, that's different. That's different because they're not white.
They're white.
Both sides.
Ordeal of the bitter waters, Numbers 5:19-24. Also, every sperm is sacred. Every sperm is great. If a sperm is wasted, God gets
quite irate.
Well, then God better learn how to swallow.
Hey. Oh yeah, you already took a shit off. Sweet. Okay, good. We're
I'm
fine.
so
All right.
quick.
Jeff sounds like G-Time Johnny with the emotional masturbation. You fucking goddamn right I do. You fucking goddamn.
Both sides, left and right of the government, want there to be more cattle in their fucking stable. And we're all cattle to this government. We're numbers. It's all governments. They count their population, their buying power, their earning power, their manpower, their import-export power. Our greatest export in America is buying shit. That's our top export. We're consumers. They want more dumb, easily to manipulate consumers. They want them to be born to continue powering what has been the American way since the 60s, since the baby boom, since the 50s. Since the end of the World War II, America's agenda has been marry and reproduce and continue buying that cradle-to-grave lifestyle that the investors make big money off of.
Have you ever heard of dead peasant insurance?
Yes.
You know what that is?
Yeah, it's is for a business or
yeah, they take out life insurance policies on their high valued employees, and when they die, they get huge payouts.
Doesn't Walmart have dead peasants plans on literally every employee?
I don't know if that's true.
I think they have a dead peasant on every employee.
Even like
I think it's like a $70,000. I think it's $70,000 payoff for the cart pushers, and I think they put these motherfuckers, these old people at the door, just because they know they're about to get a cash out on their return.
Did you see a sign at the front of my house that said "Dead Peasant Storage"?
Whoa.
Did you see a sign at the front of my house that said "Dead Peasant Storage"? No. And you know why? Because it ain't there, because storing dead peasants ain't my fucking business. That's why. You make some calls, you need to call some people, then you do it. Get the fuck out of my house before my wife gets home. Anyway.
Wow.
Ben's
house literally has a sign in front of it that says Drunken Peasant Storage.
The official DP Quickville headquarters.
I just burped and laughed at the same time.
Yeah, I've done that before. I've coughed and burped.
Yeah.
There have been times where I smoked weed and actually got some of it in my stomach and burped and smoke came out.
Yeah, I've done that a bunch of times.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
good times. Good times.
Let's see what else.
Guys, I'm
we
gonna
have
go.
here.
I'm gonna go. Urinate.
Okay.
All right. Oh, it's my blessing.
I know that all of you want to get your hands on one of these. It's nostalgic. It's a throwback. You can get one if at any point during this month, anytime, if you sign up at the $50 level, we handle the shipping and handling and the production of the shirt, and we send it directly to you. If you want it included with your patronage and you want access to all the other content that we've put out, it's years and years and years. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos, probably nearly 1,000 videos that are up now. Are you muted?
What, me?
Oh, okay. No, I saw your mouth move, but I didn't hear you for a second there.
Welcome to the Dead Peasants podcast with Fat Ass, Meatball, and Jeff Christmas.
Jeff Christmas.
I like that. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, we got the name Fat Ass and Meatball from Trumpster Bob. He called us Fat Ass and Meatball first.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's a great AM radio. Like, hey everybody, welcome to Fat Ass and Meatball with the Morning Zoo.
Yeah.
People making your drive that much better as you're stuck in traffic on the freeway. Freeway.
We got traffic every hour on the 10s.
Yeah, man. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's good.
Take a couple calls, you know.
Sure. Yeah, I'm always fascinated by like morning fucking radio hosts like that. They're always fucking weird. And I don't know if you noticed this, but like I don't know if you like.
Let's get those Billy Floppers out, y'all.
Billy Floppers.
Yeah. Flapper dappers. Like AM radio hosts are notorious for having like huge, crazy public meltdowns and shit that happens all the fuck. Yeah,
it definitely does.
Like the most famous one is Don Imus. Imus fucking went absolutely.
Oh my god, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, he was pretty huge at one point. Yeah, so I have my Morning Zoo soundboard ready to go too. So
Fat Ass and Meatball. So funny in the morning you'll pray for traffic.
Exactly. Here's traffic.
How I hate to be late. It hurts my motor to go so slow.
Oh.
Ooh, the traffic really, really, really sucks.
Hey everybody, here's your traffic update. We've got a lot of congestion today on the I-55. Over here, we've got a car piled up after a little bit of a fender bender.
I guess it's
that doesn't work.
Yeah. It's drowning you out for some reason.
Happy birthday to
You have to have the audio on Jeff's side.
Donating 30 so that you can feel 30 again. Smile.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd have to give me the soundboard for the fucking helicopter on the side. And yeah, over by Silver Park, we've got a multiple stabbing and a naked woman running through the intersection. Back to you, Meatball.
You gotta give us the human traffic report.
Oh my god.
Human traffic report. Hang on. I got the human traffic report right here. Hang on, I got this. Hello, pardon me, I did not mean to interrupt you, but I heard you were interested in the human trafficking. I am well versed because I have been previously funded by one Jeffrey Upstorm. So I wanted to give you much like maybe a crypto report on the best rates in which to buy the latest, the greatest of Uman. Now, Meatball and the fat man.
Yes.
I am asking what kind of man are you looking to buy?
Well, I don't know about you, Meatball, but I'll take a white one.
A white one is a bit of a premium right now because of the extradition trade test we are dealing with the UN. To get one that is going to be of age is going to be a sweet $6,000.
So, what about Mama JF? Is she for sale?
Mama JF is a priceless, beautiful jewel, and she is not for sale.
Oh.
Please, I am heartbroken. My heart has been smashed upon the rocks, and only for $12,000 will I give her up.
Only for 12,000.
People in the chat who are canceling me for picking a white one, that's not
cancel Billy.
That's not fair. That's not fair at all. If I would have picked a person of any other color, you would have said I was fetishizing minorities. This is a zero-sum game. I don't like it. Stop canceling people. You're all sick in the head. You're all bullies with no power until you get together.
You're canceled.
and you step on the throat of hard-working Americans.
That's right. And Billy is right. And listen, Billy, when you know what kind of minority, I'll tell you what, I hook you up.
I want
a
minority of IQ points.
All right. It's good. It's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are $35 away from tonight's goal.
That's amazing.
It's Ben's birthday show, and the goal was it'll be a shirts-off party at $800. $35 away from young Bill Fridge flopping out these milkers.
You know, the audience
Jeff
has
and Ben,
not
can I
been
see
beta.
your tattoos, please? Can we have a body fashion show?
Sure, yeah, sure. Well, Ben's got way better tats than I do. He's got like full-ass sleeves and shit. I got my fucking chest tattoo actually was a dare. If I hit $1,000 on Patreon, I got Internet Infamous tattooed on my chest, and I had somebody test. Yeah, I had somebody. I had a contest for somebody to design it. So yeah, how like I got my ridiculous ass fucking chest tattoo.
Internet Infamous.
Internet Infamous. Yeah. And then I had to get this one to cover up a really sus tattoo. You know what I'm doing. And then, got my chaos stars and shit like that. It's fine. Random ass tattoos. And I got this fucking sweet ass Kali that my friend actually started doing, but we haven't gotten a chance to finish it yet. So, did I have a Kekistan tat? No, I never got a Kekistan
Good
tat.
idea.
Yeah,
You too can have your own trafficked human for the low IQ of 85?
Ben, what was your first tattoo you ever got?
The stars.
Really?
Yeah.
The stars on your chest?
Yeah.
Really?
And then I had a bad tattoo that looked really stupid that a friend of mine did when he was learning how to be a tattoo artist, and I got it covered up.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I've got it because I still need to get covered up.
Yeah.
My first tattoo I ever got, I hooked up with this really, really crazy bitch. And listen, violent alcoholic. I'm allowed to call her a crazy bitch because I had to live with her for 3 years, okay? She was not a good person. But at the time, I thought she was awesome. We hooked up. Second time we had sex, after we're done, she rolls over and she grabbed a Sharpie and she pulled my thigh open and she drew an A+ on the inside of my inner thigh. And I was like, fucking A, dude, that's great. I'm going to get that tattooed. And she's like, no, you won't. I'm like, yeah, I will. And so the next day I came home and I had it tattooed. And that was my first tattoo.
You said she's the crazy one?
Did she poop on your side of the bed by any chance?
She did not. I will lick. Look.
Lick.
Look. She was pretty bad, but she wasn't Amber Heard bad, okay? She wasn't that bad. So I'll count myself pretty fucking lucky.
Amber Heard.
Tan, I've been out in the sun all day, man.
Everything Johnny Depp has said about Amber Heard is 100% worth it for banging Amber Heard.
No.
100%. take a shit in my bed, cut my fucking finger up, beat the shit out of me.
Nope.
But the problem is he married her. That's the problem.
There it is.
It's getting
there we
hot
go.
in here, so take off all your clothes.
Not
Happy
all.
birthday, Nip.
Not all, not all, not all.
Well, if I was in the studio, we'd all be fucking fuck-ass. Bet. Look, I'm gonna be honest though. Like, there, and this is some real shit. It's for guys and for girls, legitimately. No pussy and no dick is good enough to warrant having to deal with abuse. So fuck that shit. Fuck Amber Heard. Fuck abusers. Like, nah, it ain't fucking worth it, man.
Look, most of you.
Let's see those dirty pillows. Happy birthday, Ben.
Ayo.
Yeah.
It already happened. Well, by the way, if you want to wish me a happy birthday by continuing to go past the goal, you won't hear any complaints from me.
Oh no.
No complaints from me here.
Please don't make Ben complain. Give him money.
neither.
It's his birthday. But yeah, I don't recommend any of you put up with abuse. But I also as a male that would like to fuck Amber Heard, cut my finger off, shit in my bed, take $7 million that you say you're gonna give to charity. I'm just kidding. She ain't that fucking good.
Oh, I was gonna be like, what? Really?
No, I mean, it's like Amber Heard's a fucking.
I don't think anybody's
hot
worth
chick.
that.
She's a hot chick. Like, do what you want. Bang
Would you
her.
let-
Who the fuck cares?
would you
Kevin
let-
Nash could hit it.
Would you let Natalie Portman do all that shit to you?
Well, that's one of the thing about Natalie Portman is that she wouldn't do all that shit.
I'm asking you a hypothetical question.
But hypothetically,
Yeah.
if Natalie was like, "I'll let you get this sweet puss, but I get to fucking chop your finger off," would
I
you
don't
do
think
it?
I don't like Natalie Portman because she's just because of her looks. I don't look at
Dodging.
Natalie Portman and think she's the most beautiful woman in the world. I think Natalie Portman is the best optimal mate.
So is that a yes or no?
No, if Natalie Portman did all that stuff, I'd have to second guess my character selection process.
See, here's the difference between you and me, Billy. If Natalie Portman was like, "I need a finger and I'll let you fuck this shit out of me," I would totally give up a pinky. I would do it. I'd totally do it.
Looks like Jeff wins Natalie's heart.
I would give up my life for Natalie Portman if she were my partner. But it wouldn't be because she asked me for it.
You know, I bet Natalie is watching right now and has already been swooned by Jeff Holiday.
I disagree. I know Natalie's not watching right now, and it's if you're with somebody, you'll give them everything because you're committed to them as a human being. But I'm not going to be with Natalie Portman if she's asking for fucking fingers. That's not the type of person she is, and I know this because I've watched so many of her movies. I know the type of
my
person she
God.
is.
Wow. Psychoanalyze that.
No, look. Here's the thing. Like, I'm a self-respecting person, but there are exceptions. Natalie Portman and Natalie Dormer. Is that the one from Game of Thrones? What's her name?
I never watched Game of Thrones.
The Khaleesi?
No.
Yeah, the it might be Natalie Dormer, the fucking Rose child.
Dormer. Yeah, the fucking High Garden lady.
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
Dormer, Portman and Dormer. I will fucking give up these two fingers for those two just for one night. Fuck yeah, of course I would. Of course I would. Yeah. Fuck. Why do I even fucking use these?
Don't you
things
play
for?
banjo or something?
If it's somebody you're in love with,
banjo's all fucking 3-finger, man. It's all 3-finger.
if it's somebody you're committed to, they get everything, not just the finger.
I'm just saying, man. Whatever.
They get
You only live
everything.
once. You only live once.
That being said, I'd fucking wrestle a bear. Of course, I'm gonna
already
fucking fuck. What's her name? Amber Heard.
I'm already 40. We all know I'm not going to make it to 80. So I'm already over half age at this point. Like, if I can, like, chop off a finger and get Natalie Dormer or Natalie Portman, fucking, of course I would. Of course. Jesus fucking Christ. We had a good run. We had 40 years. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Daddy's going to get legendary
What if you
I'm
have
just
to
saying.
coke mule King Cobra's cocaine from Mexico to Wyoming?
Your pinky finger is responsible for half of your grip strength. Squeeze your hand and see. Hashtag
No, I
save the
know.
pinky.
What do I need? I'm 40 years old. What do I have to grip anymore? Now I can start convincing the young whippersnappers to grip things for me.
I'm a tug of war champion, even at half strength. I'm out gripping you. I'm a tug of war champion. You ever seen that movie Bloodsport? You ever seen that movie Bloodsport? They made that
With
about
Van Damme?
me. Yeah, they made that about me. But tug sport wasn't salacious enough.
When they made that movie, you were like a little kid.
Yeah, because I was the field day champion.
Okay.
That was supposed to be tug sport, but they're like, we gotta sexy it up. We got it's Bloodsport 3 they made after me. It was Bloodsport 3 they made. We gotta sexy up. We gotta put Sasha Mitchell in it. We have to put cousin Cody from Step by Step in it because tug sport's not as cool. So they made it Bloodsport and threw all my shit away.
Cody from Step by Step.
Fact.
Cousin Cody.
Fact.
If we're hanging out for a second, I'm gonna go piss real fast. Otherwise,
Nick told us girls
okay,
make
all right.
gay, so Jeff needs to cut his fingers off for monkeys.
Fuck you! What? No.
Yep.
Look, the only monkeys I'm interested in putting my fingers in is fuck off.
The only monkey I'm interested in putting my fingers in. What is
Yo,
going
fingers
on?
in that butt. Natalie Portman was hot 15 years ago. Jamie Lynn Sigler held up, though. Christina Ricci, too. How is Natalie Portman not a beautiful woman? She's highly intelligent,
I don't
by
know.
the way.
I mean, I don't know how old the person is that's saying that. Maybe to them, like 40, someone in their 40s is old. I don't know.
Natalie Portman is a wonderful young lady.
Are you sure you don't think she's watching?
She might be. She might be.
Okay.
Because you know why? Because she's a mental gymnast, and she can keep up
Are
with
you
my
sure
jokes.
you're talking about her and not you now?
No, she's really good at keeping up with my jokes. Of course, I'm a mental gymnast. I run circles around everybody with my prowess. It's impressive. It's impressive. Natalie Portman watches because I stimulate her intellectually.
She's about to be 41, just like me. Like me and her are like right around the same age. We were born the same year. She was born almost exactly a month after me.
Yeah, she's going to be playing Thor.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
playing Thor in the upcoming Thor movie.
Yeah, the female Thor.
Yeah, and if she would gotten with me, she wouldn't have to play Thor. She'd be Thor from a long night of deep dicking. Her insides would be mad Thor. Jeff, I made a terrible cringy joke about sore vaginas just now while you were gone. It was really bad. Your mic's muted.
Oh, hold on. I did that because he had some background noise that I took out.
Sorry.
No problem.
Sorry.
No problem.
What was your cringy joke?
I talked about how Natalie Portman will be playing Thor in the upcoming movie. And if she had gotten with me, she wouldn't have to play Thor. She'd be Thor from all the deep dicking I gave her.
Yes, she would. I'm excited for that shit, dude. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be great. I love Taika Waititi. I like what he does with Marvel movies. I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. They have Christian Bale in it.
Sure.
Christian Bale?
I'm not a big Christian Bale fan.
What? Name one
We're
movie.
done professionally,
Name
Jeff.
one movie Christian Bale has done that wasn't the greatest movie of all time.
All the Batman movies he was in?
No, those were literally the greatest movies of all time.
Most people agree that those are in the upper echelon. Like the Tim Burton ones, a lot of people like, and then the Michael Bay ones.
Not Michael Bay.
Or I mean, not Michael Bay.
Christopher Nolan.
Christopher
Two
Nolan.
different directors.
Yeah, sorry. I messed up.
One guy will take a $300 million budget and make it a fine cinema. The other guy will take a $30 million budget and make it look like it was $300 million.
I gotta be
I'm
honest
too
with you
high
guys.
to even think right now.
I gotta be honest with you. Like, I do love the Christopher Nolan Batman movies, but not because of Christian Bale. I don't think Christian Bale was the good part about those movies. I don't think he was that good. I think he was the weakest part of those movies.
Christian Bale was the weakest part because he was playing Batman.
Isn't that true for some of the earlier Batman movies too? Though wasn't like whoever played the villain actually the big name and the more like
Yeah, they've always been the weakest parts. Michael Keaton held up, but his greatest movie, which was probably my favorite Batman movie, was Batman Returns. He had to have Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito cross him. Fantastic work for
and there was
both of them.
Christopher Walken in there too.
Yeah, Christopher Walken up in that bitch.
We're touching on something that's actually like really salient and actually kind of super important though, and it's really the problem with cape shit. Okay, so and I'm a comic fan. I love comic books. I've been reading comic books all my fucking life. I have a giant fucking box or 4 giant boxes full of fucking comic books. I love comics. I'm super fucking into them. DC, Marvel, yes, Image, yes, Dark Horse. All that shit. The simple fact of the matter is, comic books and also comic book movies are only as good as their villain. That's the real reality of it. It doesn't matter how good the hero is. If the villain is good, if the villain is a good fucking villain, then it will be a good fucking movie. And the hero can be garbage. It doesn't matter. Because like, oh, the hero's gonna be the hero. Oh yeah.
I don't know if
And,
that's always true.
No. Like, think about it like this, Billy. You're gonna get on board with this. I'm gonna explain it the best way possible, and I think you're totally gonna be on board with this. Wrestling. Nobody gives a shit about the face. The face could be anybody, but if you don't have a good heel, then the plot falls flat.
Not always true. It's not the rule. It's the exception. The rule is that you need a good bad guy to make you care about the good guy, right? Because good guys are generally we place ourselves in the good guy's position. We idolize. So the bad guys have to make us feel for this good guy in a way we'd feel for ourselves. And it's hard to make a good guy that everybody can idolize without making him pretty fucking milquetoast and bland, right? But the idea that Stone Cold Steve Austin was a terrible good guy is the same idea of saying that Spider-Man is a terrible good guy. There's a reason why we identify with these people, and they're great characters, and they drive. Austin drove wrestling.
I would say Raw, the Raw era and the Attitude era of WWE really was what broke the mold. Yeah. And it broke the mold for a really very specific point in time, and then it went back to like the usual kind of thing. And that's because Raw and the Attitude era was the rise of the anti-hero, and that kind of rewrote the narrative.
Right.
And we're back on the regular narrative now.
So
you need a good villain.
The reason why the Attitude Era was that way is because WWE grew with their audience. Like, their audience that were little kids that watched Hulk Hogan were older, and their tastes changed, and they were competing with WCW, so they were always trying to like jump the shark to get more attention because they were running head to head with each other, which was pretty crazy when you think about it.
But it wasn't just it wasn't just the audience grew up. It was literally Americana at that point. We had South Park, we had Eminem, we had all these other things that were pushing boundaries of what's wholesome and what's accepted in media. And we knew we were turning down a road where crass and rebellion was marketable.
Sure, yeah, I get that. But I think you see where I'm coming from when it comes to like the cape shit thing. Like, there is a very specific motivation where you can forgive a lackluster hero, because like does anybody really want to like pretend that Christian Bale was like a good Batman?
He was fine. He's Christian Bale.
He played Bateman and Batman.
Yeah,
he was fine, but was he an epic Batman? I
He
don't
was
think
exactly he was exactly what he needed to be in those movies.
Look how much higher rated.
You had Lisa's
the Bale
nieces.
Batman.
Lisa's Nieces was the first villain. Then you had Heath Ledger, which was fucking incredible. And then I like The Dark Knight Rises. I like Tom Hardy. I don't like the Talia al Ghul thing that was like fucking garbage and trash and shit like that. But you've got the powerhouse of Nolan, and you've got these really good, iconic fucking villains played by very good fucking actors. And if you take those villains out of the movie and you just look at the performance of Bale, it's bad. It's not good. It's bad. It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing.
Why do you think it's embarrassing?
Hockey pads. Swear to me.
But
Like,
that's
dude, no.
that's because he was he was evoking the type of way that you talk to somebody in a barking way, because it disassociates the person you're barking at. It was actually a tactic that he picked up to make him be outside of what a man would be. He was barking in people's faces as a way to throw them off of their senses to be able to mentally attack them before he had to physically attack them. It was part of the character itself.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. No.
That entire movie, the entire trilogy, was a way to take something that we had fallen from. We'd fallen from taking comic books seriously, and every part of that movie was to apply how a character like Batman could work in a serious world.
Sure.
And one of the things that you do when you're yelling at somebody, barking at somebody, when you're using a gruff, discomfortable voice, it doesn't sound like good acting, because it's actually it's disrupting our ability to take it in. But that was a tactical advantage that was planned out for the character to work in a world where we're supposed to accept this as a world that is ours. When we look at it as a comic book movie and we say, oh, this Batman's not cool, he's just barking his lines. This isn't a cool acting line. It's just the way you would apply it.
I would also though say that it was clown shoes and overacted and badly done and not good. I would say that it was double plus not good and embarrassing and bad.
And Picard way better.
Way better. Way better.
Really?
Yeah, way better.
Christian Bale is one of the greatest actors of our current generation.
What? No. Wait. Look. I'm not saying Christian Bale is bad. I'm not saying that Christian Bale is bad at all. I don't think he's bad. But I don't think that you can, with a straight face, say that Christian Bale is like one of the greatest living actors ever. I don't think you can do that.
Why can't you?
Because it's not true. He's good. He's good. I like him. I mean, he's done some like amazing movies that I like. Somebody was laughing about it and they're like, Jeff really only likes Christian Bale and The Machinist. And like, honestly, Machinist is really fucking good.
The Machinist reminds me a lot of myself.
It's sure. American Psycho is really fucking good. Dallas Buyers Club, he's really fucking good. There's a lot of movies where he is absolutely.
What was the movie where he got fat?
The Dick Cheney movie, or the?
Oh, the Dick Cheney. Yeah, it was the Dick Cheney movie.
Wasn't there another one where
there
he got
was
fat?
another one where he got fat?
I can't remember.
Wasn't The Machinist? Then he lost it all in the same film.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah. And dude, but the Dick Cheney movie was fucking phenomenal. He was really fucking good. But just because he can be a good actor doesn't mean that I think he was a good actor in his abominable, terrible performance as Batman. Like, I don't have to like his performance in Batman. just because he's a good fucking actor. I don't have to do that, and I'm not gonna.
Well,
I'm not gonna at all.
I think his performance was great because it produced a great movie by a great director who doesn't do less than great. If you watch Christopher Nolan movies and you think that you don't like something in it, it's because you're not accustomed to greatness.
Well, you know what? You know what I'll say to that. So I've gotten a lot of people really pissed off at me because of my movie takes over the years, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, honestly. Like this is my main thing. This is what I want people to remember when they hear me talking about movies, and if they disagree with me. If I fucking hate a movie and you like that movie, that means you're better than me in a way, in a kind of a way. Like, I don't think that I'm better than you because I'm like, I found a reason why I don't like that movie. I don't feel that. I don't feel that, and you shouldn't feel that. If you like a movie that I don't, that means that you have found a way to enjoy something that I can't. And that's good for you.
Yes, of course
and
it is.
Be happy about that.
So-
And that should be cool.
So that means Picard is a good show, and you're
But
just
Jeff,
overly
this
critical.
is the problem. This is the problem, Jeff. This is the problem, Jeff. This is the problem, though, Jeff. You've created an audience of people who look to you for guidance, and when they see you, making a shit take like the Doctor Strange 2 sucks and Kekistan is the future, they question what you're capable of.
Do you?
They question why they follow you in the first place.
Hey, Jeff, did you like that musical number they did in that one episode of Picard?
You know what? What's kind of funny about that? I really don't like Alison Pill. I really don't like the character that she plays. But goddamn, she can sing.
Yeah.
She can sing. And it was a cringy scene, but as I was watching it, I was like, wow, dude, fucking that's not. I don't think that's ADR.
Yeah.
I think that's actually her performing.
Yeah,
that was
probably.
really good.
You know, they put Patrick Stewart's wife in one of the scenes too. She's like a singer at a bar.
Yeah. I saw that too. Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Yeah. So,
Weird.
I mean, good show though, right?
Well, okay, so here's just to get so people understand. Ben was fucking with me a while back because Picard season 1 comes out and I hated it.
It was a classic.
Ben was like, it's the best show ever. And I'm like, fuck you. And I got fucking really mad. And then my wife's cousin came over and he was like, no, dude, it's actually a great show. Get really drunk and let's watch it. And I'm like, okay. So I got really fucking wasted and I watched it. And I'm like, this is the best show I've ever seen in my fucking life. This is like Neil Breen on steroids. Holy shit. And I loved it. So the first season of Picard became actually some of my favorite Star Trek ever because it is that fucking dumpster fire bad. But this new season was so boring. It was so boring. It was so dull. And then the last episode happened and it was the biggest piece of shit ever, and I had the best time ever watching it.
Oh, did you?
I loved it. I fucking loved it. I fucking went
they made sense of all the of a lot of stuff that didn't really make sense. And
Sort
then-
of, sure.
Yeah. Well, they wrapped it up, is what I mean. They tied a bow on it.
They had to, yeah, they had to. They had to wrap it up and shit. And you know, it's fine. It's fine, whatever. Who cares?
They have too many of the same actors playing multiple characters, and it gets confusing. Like Brent Spiner has played like 4 characters between season 1 and 2.
Hey, wait, hang on. Brent Spiner's clone has played 4 different characters. Okay?
Yeah. And then
let's have some.
And then what's her name? The young woman, who's like the android. She's
Shoju.
What? So yeah. She's played multiple characters over the 2 seasons. Yeah, it's really weird. The Romulan woman that Picard has the hots for, she plays multiple characters in it,
Yeah,
and you're
she's
just supposed to be like. And then there's Whoopi Goldberg as Guinan, but then there's young Guinan, a woman that hardly looks like Whoopi Goldberg,
Make
with like
any sense at all? Why? And then they forget about the whole entire like Times Arrow thing. Like there was an episode of Next Generation where they go back to like the 19th century and they meet Guinan because Guinan is super old and she's hanging out with Mark Twain and they have a fucking adventure.
That did happen.
But then when he meets her in like 2024, she's like, I don't know who you are. And you're like, what the fuck, bitch? What the fuck? You're supposed to be Guinan. You should have known him like over 100 years ago. It doesn't make any sense. It's very dumb.
Except next season, they'll have a reason to show that her mind was wiped, and then we will.
Well, no, I don't think they're going to do that. Billy, I don't think they have enough respect for the
They probably don't. I don't know. I don't watch
Yeah.
that stuff anyways, so I have no idea what respect they do have. I will say this, though. If you guys like it, then it's got to be good.
I like it like I like Neil Breen.
I think most of the original cast is coming back for the last season of it.
They are.
Yeah.
they
So they're gonna have like one last season with all of the original characters and shit. So that should be interesting. And I knew that's why they were bringing back Will Wheaton to do his thing.
I want them to go like so before I was one of those like Star Trek purists. I want things to be Star Trek. I want Star Trek. I want Star Trek. Now I want to burn it all down.
Well, okay, the one so 7 of 9's lesbian girlfriend is the worst character ever in the history of Star Trek.
Raffi, yeah, no, Raffi is fucking terrible. She's awful. She's absolutely terrible. But I want them to go fucking bananas, okay? This is what I want. I want them to bring back the original Star Trek Next Generation cast, and I want them to twist everything around. I want Worf to be trans.
No.
Can the girl from Orange is the New Black play Worf?
Michael Dorn is gonna come back though.
Yeah, dude, no.
Young
even better.
Worf.
You are without honor.
Have Michael Dorn with fucking big ass titty implants. I don't fucking care, dude. Just go fucking banana. Who fucking cares, dude? At this point, they don't give a shit. They have been pooping on this fucking thing for so long. Just unleash the whole load. Let's go fucking crazy. Let's go really fucking crazy. I want genocidal fucking Bajorans, right? They're just like, we're gonna get revenge against the Cardassians, so they're just gonna like do a fucking Holodomor or something on the Cardassians, or a Holocaust, or whatever your flavor is.
Yeah.
I want Starfleet to not just be like shit as they've been portraying it now, which it was never shit before, but it's shit now, into like a full blown fucking fascistic like Zeke Heil fucking state. I want trans Worf. I want them to resurrect Data, but I want Data to now be a legion of non-binary, multiple fucking clones that are all like talking in Legion. I want there to be a 30-minute long diatribe about social justice right in the middle of the 6th episode. I want it.
By the way,
I want it.
Did you see Brent Spiner's clone?
Attention, noobs! What?
Hold on.
You again? You should not have come back.
Brent Spiner's. Oh yeah, here he is. This is Brent Spiner's clone.
Attention, rogue vessels. Surrender your resources or be destroyed.
This is a commercial for their mobile game.
Brent.
That's what-
Negative. I am Brent's evil doppelganger from the mirror universe.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I knew it.
Fuck. How could he do this?
Isn't it great?
How could
I
he
showed,
do this?
I showed this to Zach Knight, by the way.
Because he got paid because he's broke.
I sent this to Zach Knight already.
Clandestiny will be taking your resources now.
Brett, something looks different about you.
For the last time, I am Evil Mirror Brent. Prepare to be raided.
Guys,
It's me, Nice Brent. Seriously, you're embarrassing me in front of my new friends.
I knew it. Brent, you said we'd be best crewmates for evsies.
Sorry, guys. The kids love Mirror Universe, Brent. I can't let them down.
This means war, Spiner.
They're going to war now. What's up, Jeff?
Look, I know they gotta eat, so it's fine. It's fine.
What?
It's fine.
What's your problem?
Everybody's gotta eat. It's okay.
Is this?
Look,
I don't see a problem with this. They're just making a commercial for a stupid mobile game.
Out of all of the TNG people, I hate Brent Spiner the most. He's the most insufferable fucking piece of shit on the planet. I really hate that fucking guy. But I don't want him eating ramen either, so it's fine.
Did you hate him before he didn't want to sign your book, or?
Yeah, no, I did. No, you know why I did is because like I watched behind the scenes like blooper reels and shit, and if you watch that of like the old TNG, Brent Spiner is a fucking pest. He's annoying. He's an annoying shitty.
I don't know. I saw him at a convention and I thought he was all right.
Who's this woman they got to play Thick Gale?
I'm not sure who she
Hang
is.
up. Press your camera button.
Yeah, so.
Hadouken!
Hadouken!
Soryuken.
Thoruken.
Thoryuken.
You got 3 fucking naked beefcake boys on your fucking stream right now. Oh yeah! Fucking beefcake boys.
Shirts off party.
Birthday.
Oh yeah. Let's see your butthole and boobs.
Happy birthday, Ben. I love you.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming on. Yeah, we'll wrap in a couple minutes here. If anyone wants to get in any last donos, it's $5 for TTS.
Somebody in the chat was like, "Why does Jeff keep touching himself?" I'm like, "Have you?"
He never stops touching himself.
Seen me? Oh, fucking cocksucker! Fucking. Anyway, no, it's fine. I'm all right.
Look at those muscles.
Ben, there's asking you to motorboat me.
No.
I guess since it's your birthday, I can't say no.
No, I'm not doing that.
Wait. Where are the tickles? I'm not in the studio with you guys, so I can't tickle you. You have
Happy birthday, Ben. Tickle time.
Nope.
Hey, Ben, do you want to go on an elevator with me right now?
No. I don't want to get stuck for an hour. I like the story about how you and Pimp Monk got stuck for a second. Pimp Monk was about to like freak out.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Pimp Monk was gonna die.
Pimp Monk don't want to be stuck on no elevator.
He doesn't.
You guys may be shirtless, but I'm completely naked.
All right, we got Aaron G. Hi, Aaron G. How you doing? Glad to see you. Hi. You fucking one-upper. Why you gotta one-up us?
I'll get naked.
You know what, Jeff, on your streams, I like how you have that like cliff you can walk out onto.
Oh yeah. No, that one's that's always really fun.
Yeah. You turn on the echo.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it real quick. It's a great fucking clip, actually. It was just a random ass thing that I found. If I zoomed out the camera enough, and I found like this cliff face from Maui.
Yeah.
I could switch into it, and it looks like just a little tiny me walking out on the cliff.
Yeah, I like that.
And I hit that, and it sounds like a fucking screaming echo thing. The best one though was when I screamed out, "What does this have to do with jacking off?" But I'm trying to find it.
What does this have to do with jacking off?
What does this have to do with jacking off? Yeah, I don't know what happened to that one. It was fucking great. It was good. It's not in my little videos. Motherfucker. Thought I put it in my highlights. Bitch.
Let's watch this.
Now a woman is facing federal charges accused of pointing a laser at a Miami-Dade police aircraft. The FAA is already seeing its highest number of laser events this year. Local 10's Terrell Forney is live.
Yeah, why do people want to shoot aircraft with
the
lasers?
details, Terrell.
And Nicole, it may sound like a very simple act, but it's one that carries heavy consequences, especially when it comes to the law. And a 19-year-old girl is learning that lesson the hard way. Let's show you her mugshot. This is Yesenia Valdera, arrested early this morning on one count of misuse of a laser lighting device, a felony. She's accused of pointing it in the air at a Miami-Dade police chopper. Now, we've seen situations like these play out before, as you're seeing in these laser-like videos involving pilots and lasers, a very dangerous combination. According to the latest data from the FAA, there's been a...
Yeah, people go to prison for shooting aircraft with lasers.
Okay, so what does it do when
You
you
can blind
put a
the
laser
pilots.
on-
Yeah,
Well, but like, is that at a plane or is that like
At
a
the
drone?
planes? Yeah, I don't know, drones maybe.
I think it was a plane and a helicopter.
Can blind the sensors that the planes use too. Here's one laser pin can take down the entire United States air.
I don't think
fleet.
that's true.
Spike in these crimes. They've logged more than 9,700 incidents last year alone, and that's up from more than 5,600 in 2000.
9,700 incidents of people like shining lasers on aircraft.
9,700 incidents
But in
of
this case
shining
specifically,
lasers.
the pilot notified officers on the ground from where the beam originated. They were able to find the vehicle, pull over that car, and arrest the 19-year-old girl who was a passenger and place her under arrest. Cops say acts like these are...
I gotta be honest with you. At this point, like, if 9,700 incidences of you having aircraft being disrupted by some dumb fucking kid with a $12 fucking laser pointer, you need to invest in better technology. I'm sorry. I get it. It might be dangerous. I get it. I don't think it's cool. They probably shouldn't do that. Fine. But also, if a $12 fucking like device can defeat your $12 million aircraft, you fucked up. Okay?
Well, that's why we outlaw it.
Sure. Yeah, sure. That's good. That means it won't happen anymore. That's why there's 9,600 of them a year. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
sure.
We can't just we can't just like change the way things work because of 9,600 incidents.
Well, and I have to ask the question though. So 9,600 incidents of people shining laser pointers at a plane. And
Someone
how many of
said
those-
blue and green lasers can burn a hole. Like they're that powerful.
No, not the handheld ones. No, they can. But I have to ask though, 9,600 people get in trouble for this. How many of those planes crash?
I'll tell you, Jeff. Are you familiar with the history of the laser pointer?
I guess I'm not.
Okay, so originally laser pointers were not something you could easily get around the world. There was a small testing zone outside of Bermuda. There was about a triangular area where people in this triangular area were given laser pointers.
In Bermuda, okay.
And for about 70 years, there's a phenomenon called the Bermuda Triangle, Jeff. And it was all these people testing laser pointers were taking down...
I heard of this.
Yeah.
I think I heard of this.
Yeah.
Okay. This is laser pointers.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Bermuda laser pointer triangle.
Yeah. Well, people didn't know about this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they thought they could keep them all to this triangular area, and then one guy takes his laser pointer to a fucking rock concert and shines it at fucking Ronnie James Dio's face, and everybody wants a laser pointer.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the history of laser pointers. There's
They
really
used to
nothing
go
else.
crazy with them in WWF back in the Attitude
Yeah.
Era. They had to ban them.
No laughing matter.
They've complained of the fact that they put a laser in their eye and it blinds them, and they're not able to, they're not able to see clearly their instruments that they have in front of them. They're not able to see again clearly the runway they got in front of them, and it becomes
that's
this
the
is
problem.
something. An aircraft doesn't travel very slow. An aircraft's traveling at a high rate of speed.
So police certainly want to get this message out to prevent this from happening again and to remind people how serious the consequences are.
Because she did it to the cops, the police helicopter. I mean,
Steve
like,
Aldera has already
talk about the worst. Yeah, the worst aircraft to do it to.
Bonded out of jail. Reporting live from Doral, I'm Terrell Thornay, Local 10 News.
Very serious.
Yeah.
Dum. You know how many people need laser pointers?
0.
Only cat owners.
Yeah,
nobody
that is
else
fun.
needs laser pointers.
That is fun.
I don't care if you're doing like a speech, you have to point at something. Get a long stick. Laser pointers are only cool if you have cats.
I've seen dogs chase them too.
Yeah, that's also fun, but don't do that to dogs.
Dogs like it too.
What's the
Dogs
difference?
Only do that to cats. Just mean to do it to dogs.
Oh, why is it mean?
Dogs trust you. Cats don't trust you. The meanest thing you can do to a dog is threaten to throw a ball and then not throw it.
I think cats trust their people.
No, cats feel like they own you. Dogs.
But there's an element of trust. Like feral cats won't come anywhere near you. You know, but they like a non-feral domesticated cat. There's an element because they know you could kill them if you wanted to.
And cats don't believe that they are domesticated. They believe the humans are domesticated.
Well, there's a noticeable difference between feral cats and domesticated cats.
And a noticeable difference between domesticated cats and dogs.
Well, we're talking about cats.
Yeah, well, we were comparing cats and dogs.
There's an element
originally.
of trust that a domesticated cat, which makes it domesticated and not feral, that it trusts the people that take care of it.
He's not wrong.
I know.
It's not true. It
is true.
They come to eat and shit, and they see the person that feeds them the food and cleans up their poop. They're like, "Ha! I've got you worked, you dumbass. You feed me and you clean up my
do the
shit."
same thing. Okay, sorry, Billy. You're wrong.
Dogs will sit at a door, whimpering and crying to go outside to poop. Cats are just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna shit on the floor if you don't clean out my box."
Oh, dogs will shit on the floor if you don't take them out.
At like the worst. If you let a
I love
dog
how
shit on
you
the floor,
move the goalpost a little further.
it's not a goalpost.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, the world is not black and white, Benjamin.
You're acting like it is. You're acting like it's black and white between dogs and cats are all cats are this way, all dogs are this way. So yeah, you're doing that. The thing you're accusing me of doing, you are actually doing.
No.
Yes.
When they fight.
No.
It's the best ever. Who's up for some tickles?
Hey, tickle time.
Tickle time. Cha-cha-cha.
Ben, how's it feel to be officially older than Natalie Portman?
Fine. I'm like a month older than her.
Yeah.
I've always
How
been
long have you
older
been a
than
month
her.
older than Natalie Portman, Ben?
My entire life.
But
well, I guess her entire life.
But you're now 41 and she's only 40, and that's only been a one-day thing.
Sure.
Natalie Portman's rap is the best fucking rap that's ever been rapped.
It was a very good rap.
It's a very good rap.
Now,
Yeah.
I was thinking, Ben, let's get a black light.
I mean, I can make these basically like black lights.
If they were real black lights, all the green screens in the room would look like a fucking Jackson Pollock painting.
Why is that?
Because I've been coming on these green screens.
You have not.
Every time you leave the room.
You have not.
I've worked one out and I spider web shoot my jizz on these green
That doesn't
screens.
say much about your stamina.
What do you mean? I have total control of my body. Wouldn't that be great if the background just lit up with fucking cum squeams? That'd be so funny.
Miss.
Again, you missed Ben's birthday party, you son of a bitch.
What did I miss, guys?
Just Ben's birthday party, you silly son of a bitch.
Silly son of a bitch.
Oh, I miss you, Egg. I love you. You're fucking fantastic.
Happy birthday, Meatball.
Thank you. We're gonna wrap up in a couple minutes here, so yeah, if you want to get in any last Streamlabs, it's $5 for TTS.
Yeah,
I'll
and make
set
sure
a-
you sign up for DP on demand so we can do our movie reviews. It's gonna be
Yes.
fucking fantastic. Where's my hat?
Where's your hat?
Yeah, my hat. My hat.
You need that hat, Jeff.
So, so something that I've been going through actually, I should probably mention. Somebody said they like my Cal Jam video. A month ago, there was a MAGA Revive America tour in Salem. So I grew out my hair, my beard and everything. I had the most scuffed ass fucking mullet. And I went to a MAGA convention, an anti-vaxxer MAGA convention. And it was one of the most disturbing fucking things I've ever done in my fucking life. It was bizarre, super fucking bizarre. And ever since then, I've just been like trying to recoup and like grow my fucking facial hair back out and grow my hair out. It's been really fucking weird. It was bizarre.
What was it like to use Baked Alaska as a cum sponge?
He wasn't there.
Fuck.
He wasn't there. No, he wasn't there. But I did get to meet Eric Trump. That was weird.
Oh,
I got
God.
to meet yeah, I got to meet all sorts of like really fucking weird
What
ass
was the
people.
second name you said?
Eric Trump.
No, after Eric Trump.
Oh, Andrew Wakefield, the father of anti-vax. And I met a literal insurrectionist. No shit. I met a literal insurrectionist. So me and my cameraman, Matt, who is Memory's cousin, we went there and we were like undercover. We wore like Louder with Crowder shirts. I had a MAGA hat on and everything. Like it was fucking weird. And we meet this dude, and this dude's like 5'3", this tiny fucking man. And he was like, yeah, man, I'm just here to get like General Flynn's like autograph or something. You know, it's cool. I just want to like reaffirm because I was at January 6th. And I was like, shut the fuck up. You were not at January 6th. And he's like, no, I was. Well, how the fuck did you get to January 6th? He's like, well, my mom, we drove 6 days across the country to get to DC. Like, shut the fuck up. No way. Dude opens up his fucking phone and shows me video, and there he is on the fucking steps of the Capitol getting fucking like tear gassed, wearing a fucking MAGA flag as a cape as he's bouncing around, and he's this tiny little fucking manlet. And I'm like, holy shit, dude. Wow, you were actually there. He's like, yeah, no, I was totally there. Like, wow, that's crazy. And I shit you not. He goes, yeah, no, cool. It was good to meet you guys. I got to go find my mom. And then he ducks down and no shit, Naruto runs through the crowd to go find his mom. And so I labeled him Scamper the Insurrectionist.
People are Naruto running for real, and I don't know what this is. Why is this a real thing now?
It was so fucking weird, man. It was absolutely fucking nuts.
Jeff.
Yes.
You realize if the insurrection would have happened January 6, 2017, you would have been there. You'd have been breaking in with a Keck flag.
Billy?
He's not wrong.
No.
He's not wrong.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You would have taken that same VidCon photo in front of the Capitol building, then you and Sargon and fucking...
I don't think Jeff is in that photo, is he?
Were you
Are
not?
you in that?
No, you can see my tattoos. You can see my tattoos.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And shit like that. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, I was there. God damn it. I want to say that I wouldn't be, Billy, but I am not very confident. In...
Yeah, I mean, hindsight's 20/20. You wouldn't have been there because you weren't there. But
look, I wasn't always as smart as I am now. Okay.
Like, how many Keck flags would have been at the January 6th insurrection if you would have kept that grift going?
There were some Keck flags there, I think, right? There was a
couple.
couple.
Was like 3, but there would have been 3,000.
No. I looked. I don't think there was actually any Keck flags.
I'm pretty sure I saw at least one.
No, those were the racist flags that
I know you don't want to believe
after.
it. I know you don't.
No. Like if there were, then there were. If there were, then there were. But I don't remember seeing them. But
if you type in January 6th Kekistan,
I'm looking it up right
then
now.
Jeff Holiday's picture will come up, and it will say the Mandela effect. Was Jeff Holiday part of January 6th, 2017 insurrection on the White House? And like, no, this is a common misconception due to the Mandela effect.
I'm looking really quick here before we end the show. Yes, all right. So this is an article from... I'll put us back up here. This is an article from the Washington Post, and they go. Yep, see right there.
That's. I don't see that. Is that January 6th?
Yes, this entire
whole thing is January 6th.
Yeah, this entire article is identifying far-right symbols that appeared at the U.S. Capitol riot.
Wow.
And this is
scroll back down. I want to see the fucking. If it was the Kekistan. If it is, that's a trip.
That was the Keck. Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
We did it, Reddit.
Oh my God.
Was this the? Can you tell these guys in the picture if they were the ones? Were they in the original Keck video you asked everybody to send caps to?
Chatelet, my little Keckerinos.
The term
I'm so
Keck
proud of
originated in the gaming world, but was absorbed into far-right culture. According to the SPLC, coincidentally, users on the 4chan website discovered that an ancient Egyptian deity called Keck could appear as a man with a frog head, something they saw as...
It's true! That has nothing to do with it! Oh my God. Has nothing to do with it.
The flag is based on the Nazi swastika.
No, I love it, dude. I look. Listen. If the only way you can leave your mark on this world is to accidentally make a hate symbol, then fucking whatever, man.
It was flown outside of the Capitol,
right next to America First Confederate flag and Pepe the Frog collector's tote. Was that a collector's tote down there, or was it a flag wrapped around someone's chest?
I think it was a shirt. Yeah.
Goddamn right I did. Goddamn right I wore Pepe to the insurrection.
Why do people who have the Confederate flag always want to climb trees?
Whoa,
Seriously.
whoa. Ben.
See it?
That is weird.
It happens.
Weird.
Yeah.
Why do you keep wanting to climb some trees?
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't be rope.
We are oath keepers. We kept an oath not to shave our face for the month of November.
Well,
so we are going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for making this a wonderful birthday and a wonderful show. We will see you back again.
Happy birthday,
Yes.
Ben.
Thank you.
And everybody watching, if you want to send Ben birthday presents, even though the show's not live, it's still okay to send him birthday presents.
like.
And he could spend the money on cool things like penny whistles and moon pies.
I do like those.
Yeah.
Ben had a good birthday, y'all see?
Thank
Y'all
you.
see?
Yossi.
Ben had a good birthday, y'all see?
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.